Well, welcome.
It's like a nipple ring.
It's a nipple ring. What?
Well, that's the way to start a
We're
stream.
going to try and find a place for Shamgar to stick that microphone.
Happy Halloween, first of all.
Just like right
And
in
welcome
your chest,
to the
in the middle of
stream.
your chest.
Today is episode 31 of the Order of Dragonsbane.
You sound like you have a list with that mask on.
I feel like I'm talking around the mask.
Can
It's
you
really loud.
can you lift the mask ever so slightly?
Then it covers my eyes.
Oh.
But which
Yeah.
one's
Now I
one's
can't see
talking?
Which one? Which one is talking? We don't know.
We're
oh
not
man!
sure.
All right.
So good.
You may know me as Three Face, because that's what I am today. Welcome everybody to the show. We're really excited to have you here and to play the game again. I'm going to take this off because it's really
Yeah, it's fine.
it's
good.
Put it,
reverbing
like,
in
on
there
your
so
forehead.
bad.
Like put it up on your forehead.
Okay, that's a good idea. I'll be Four Face then.
When you look down.
So now when I'm doing this,
There you go.
there we go. You don't know. Okay. Anyway, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us. We're super excited. This is our Halloween stream because we're very close to Halloween, and next stream will be Christmas or something. So you know how things go these days. Yeah. So since I don't know what to say right now, I think Jay should do some announcements.
I should. Should I take this off while I do announcements?
Sure.
All right. Until I'm Creighton, I'll leave it off. Hello, everyone. First off, want to thank everyone for watching tonight. Again, Halloween stream. We're not. Although I said we should dress like this every stream.
We're not, Jay.
But why not? It's so good though. Okay, fine. Bunch of announcements. First off, we painted. What did I paint yesterday? Oh my gosh, werewolves. We painted werewolves on Nolzur's Marvelous Tutorials. The VOD will be loaded this week, but it is live on our but it is available on our Twitch channel right now, so you can watch it. VOD this coming week on Sunday. I am going to be announcing the next 4 with a schedule kind of graphic thingy, so you guys know what's coming up, and hopefully we can be. Can you be on chat just for now? Just in case?
I will.
Yeah, that'd be great on one of them. We are live on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, all simultaneous right now, and we're super excited about it. Facebook changed the rules, and they're playing nice now, so that is a huge benefit for us. PAX is coming up December 5th to 8th. We will be there with a booth. We'll be doing master classes for Nolzur's live on the show floor in the Vallejo booth.
Yay!
And we will have our own booth as well, and we will be doing demos of our boxes, as well as some live play stuff and all this fun stuff. So we're very excited about all of that, and you can catch us there for that. Paint events. We have paint night events that we have partnered with Vallejo and with WizKids. Jeez.
Because of the Timmy's cup, you can't take it. Yeah, you're like
Oh, wait.
Tammy's cup.
Tammy's.
Tam
Chamois.
Hartons.
Chamois cup. As he went to Chamois before he got here.
Okay, I'm good.
Chamois,
I'm just gonna
yes.
look over there.
Chamois.
Where was I? Paint event. WizKids, Vallejo, and ourselves have partnered together to bring paint events to your stores. So you'll be able to keep an eye out for them. You'll be able to paint a bunch of WizKids minis following our tutorials in your stores as kind of organized events. They're announcing the next one very soon. I just finished the video for it today. So we're very excited about that as well. It's an awesome partnership. I want to thank all of our partners as usual. Sirenscape for the awesome ambient music that we use.
Yay!
WizKids for a lot of the minis that we have on the table.
They're great.
Alderwood Academy and Norse Foundry for the dice and
Yes.
all of that fun, wonderful stuff. I think that's it for announcements, believe it or not. Pretty sure that's it.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
That was very fast.
Yeah, right? I feel like I'm missing stuff. Oh, Kickstarter. Our Kickstarter went really well. We're very excited. We want to thank everybody for your support. But if you missed it, you still have a chance to pick up some of the items from that Kickstarter on our pre-order store until this Thursday. You only have till this Thursday, that is the 31st, to get a deal on some of the stuff that we offered in our Kickstarter. And you can go to realmsmith.tv/Kickstarter and hit the campaign icon on the screen, and you can get to our pre-order store from there.
Yeah. Something I think we didn't mention last time, but we took questions anyways, is that if you have questions, do let us know. I'll just kind of load them up at the break times, and then we'll answer them then.
Yeah,
so question, and then your question, and then we'll look for them in the break time.
Yeah.
And we have one. Any chance you guys will run into Acquisitions Inc.?
Oh, maybe one day.
maybe.
Fun.
Yeah, that would be
We do not have a moderator tonight, so we will check as much as we can in the chat, but we won't have Rebecca in there on a regular basis tonight to monitor all of that. So I apologize if we miss some things. In the break, hold your questions, possibly even for the break if possible.
Yeah.
And we will ask them, and you can ask them in the break.
Perfect.
Because then we can actually
Do that.
address them. Awesome. Okay, let's do this.
The rest of the noobs are watching and they say we look great.
Hey, noobs. We love you guys.
We do love you guys.
All right. Yes.
You're up, sir.
Character intros, and today's character intros are going to be happening in character. I guess now we're doing
Which
a close up.
Who are you?
I'm Maximus Decimus Aurelius. Are you not entertained?
So you're all three. Maximus.
Maximus. Oh no, hold on. Maximus Decimus
Decimus.
Aurelius.
Fair enough.
Uranus?
Uranus.
Uranus.
Yeah,
That's what he said, right?
erroneous. Uranus.
Maximus Uranus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. So, moving on from there, let's start off with Shamgar.
Hi, I'm Shamgar.
Hello, Shamgar.
Yes. I see him for the first time.
Human barbarian. Level 6. And you are witnessing my physical representation of my axe of greater devastation, which
It's
is
small.
a brand new weapon, but very powerful.
Your pectoral muscles are shaped differently than I would have imagined.
Very high abs.
Very high. Very high. Very high
Instead of
abs.
pectorals, it's abs. It's an upside down six pack.
Yeah, they got 6 boobs.
So,
Wow.
Like I'm like a
Well done.
Excellent.
Well done.
All right.
Now, Crichton.
I am Crichton, gold dragonborn monk. And I have a Renuku blade, actually. I've had this for years and I didn't realize, but I'm able to kind of like geek out and bring it to the table. So, it's fun.
And it's
Please
sharp,
don't hurt
too.
us.
And it's very sharp, so I'm not going to take it out and swing it around.
Please don't.
Yeah, no.
Yes. Now, Mr. Hoolsby.
Music down, please. Oh, sorry. Monocle down.
Monocle
down. I'll introduce a trait of mine with a song. I am DeGraff Hoolsby, human bard. Be entertained. Here we go, otherwise I fail. When you find yourself in times of trouble, asking who you should turn to,
The monocle.
or looking for some wisdom, not DeGraff. Not DeGraff, not DeGraff, not DeGraff, not DeGraff. If you're looking for some wisdom, not DeGraff.
It's beautiful, Maya.
Beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
That was gorgeous.
He's low on wisdom. He's low on wisdom.
Good.
It's very touching.
And what?
And bravery.
And courage.
And,
I mean, just check out the stat card on D&D Beyond.
Climbing rope, though. No, not so
Nope.
good.
Follow
No.
the rope.
He's very good at making ropes glow.
Hey, listen, I can convince any of you to like me. That's the truth.
Yeah, he's very good at
I believe you.
Your monocle,
See?
your monocle stretches your eye in a really creepy.
It stretches my...
Very
Oh my goodness.
I feel like you're gonna
Oh, no, that's horrible.
tying one of us onto a train track.
Don't do that. Okay, all right. That's horrible. That's terrifying. You don't do that.
Perfect.
We're gonna stop
For
watching.
the Halloween stream.
Like, isn't that
Yes.
a teacher from Hogwarts?
Mad Eye Moody, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
the one.
Oh,
That's
man.
the one.
Good heart.
All right,
yeah.
Cynthia.
Hi there. I'm Cynthia. I'm a human barbarian. I'm very angry. It shows.
You're done. Oh.
It shows.
Yeah.
And I'm Brennan Perkins, your humble DM. And I would say, without any further ado, let's jump right into this session.
Let's do it.
Okay. The title of this episode is Crimson Empress. You travel the fantastical and boundless world of Alun, hoping to find some sign of a way back to your home realm, where you plan to face Tiamat in an effort to drive her back to the Nine Hells. You are now exploring the trials of power in an effort to impress Kesh, the goddess of power, so that you might gain her divine artifact. You are unable to rest or sleep during these trials, leaving you to your wits and experience to carry you through. Danger creeps around every corner, and death is a very real possibility. Okay, so you have opened up this footlocker inside this room that you guys currently reside. At the bottom of the footlocker were some bloody clothes, and underneath a withered hand that you are unable to pick up. It does not move or anything, but you did discover that one of the items that you'd picked up in this place, a disc, fit inside the hand, and when you did so, you heard a shift, and then
Everything ended.
everybody died.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So, and then,
Oh no.
Okay.
let me just move a thing or two. Okay. The wall lifts up into the ceiling, revealing a door in front of you. Okay. And then you hear a loud slam. We're right beside Shamgar. A large rock has landed, and the hallway that you guys had just come from caves in.
Oh wait. Okay. Okay.
So you
Okay.
cannot
So we're
go
shut
back the
We
way
cannot
you
go
came.
back. We came in. And there's a new door here.
There's a
Who
new door
who
there.
has noticed? Who's in proximity of the door?
Me.
Cynthia can see the door. Now, who was it that placed the disc into
I
the
did.
hand? That was the
So
graph. So then,
can we
yes, you were right there. So you saw this happen as well. You heard the slam in the distance, though you don't know what that was. You were turning that central rim disc inside of that column at the time that this happened. And just to remind everybody, as this little sort of rim was spun around inside the column, you would hear scratching and scraping above you. All right.
And so we're pretty clear that the scraping didn't have anything to do with the disc being placed, right?
The scraping was happening anytime Shamgar would move this central rim portion
Okay.
on this column
And we
here.
can't go back now and check the other pillars like we were going to.
Nope.
Unfortunately.
Not now. It's too late. Can't do that.
All right.
I'm gonna go over and try and open the door.
All right, so you go around.
Excuse me.
All right.
Pardon me.
Can't move this one.
You walk right up to the door.
Oh, I kicked that out of the way because it's empty now.
Yeah, you can move that. Yeah. All right, it opens right up.
Oh.
And on the other side of this
Oh
door,
my god.
I need to move some of this.
whoop,
Just move that.
you find
Does this calculate automatically? You have a second level and you have advantage on dexterity saving throws. So like, if I'm checking for danger.
Yeah. You can't sense one things.
He has
that what it
danger
says?
sense too.
Is that what it says? Dex plus 2?
danger sense.
So Dex plus 2 is what you already have, but danger sense gives you advantage.
So basically,
So I just have to
you roll
know that?
twice. Yeah, you
See
just have to
this.
know that,
Okay.
and make sure the DM knows. But he knows it.
Whoa.
And this appears to be.
What
You can't see
is?
anything beyond these borders is just a thick fog. So all you can see with relative clarity is what is here in front of you. But as the doors open,
So we cannot
can
see the
open this
walls.
door.
We cannot see around the room. We can only see what's in front of us in the middle.
So yes, in this space, all you will be able to see is basically this rectangle
Wow.
of space with an impenetrable fog beyond it.
Do I sense any danger with my danger sense?
With your danger sense, how does it work again? Where's the description? Danger.
You have advantage on dexterity saving throws against effects that you can see, such as trap spells. To gain this benefit, you can't be blinded, deafened, or incapacitated.
All right, there's no dexterity saving throws required at this time.
Oh.
So the danger sense won't give you anything at this moment.
Well, do I think there's anything dangerous over there? With my regular sense?
Well, you give me a perception,
Okay.
and we'll see.
Gosh, I would love to. Oh my. Jumped up. 13.
13, okay. You don't see any creatures or anything. There's nothing moving.
Okay.
The only motion you see is a bit of the fog just slowly drifting beyond the periphery of this area.
Okay, I'm gonna walk over so I can see what's going on as well.
Okay.
This
Can you move?
is a giant boulder that fell, blocking the door.
Yes, a giant boulder fell. And before that fell, you heard the rest of the hallway caving in before this one slammed down.
That's not gonna be good.
Okay. I'm just gonna see if I hear the same noises when I spin the disc, or not the disc, but the pillar.
Okay, you spin the pillar, and as you do, everything you guys see through that doorway turns to fog, and...
Shamgar, wait!
We don't know he's doing it.
Yes, we can see.
You hear them.
We can hear and we heard it before.
Yeah, so you hear the grinding
Okay.
of stone on stone and
Yes.
metal on metal.
Uh-huh. Like a good
And as it's turning, you see fog cover the doorway.
As in, we can no longer see into the room. Fog
You can
covers
no longer
the doorway.
see into the room. That thick fog covers the doorway. And you said at the point where the fog covers the doorway,
Yeah.
that's when you called the Shamgar?
Yep.
Okay, to tell him to stop?
Yeah.
Or?
Shamgar, stop!
Why?
Because it seems we cannot see into the room anymore. Could you turn it the other way?
I'm just gonna look over. I can see into the room.
Yes. Yes, you can see into this room, but we can't see into that room.
There's a new door.
Oh.
Could you
So wait, what does that have to do with me?
turn that disc thing the other way again?
Okay. I'll turn it the other direction.
Okay, so you turn it back the other direction, about the same amount that you did before, and the fog moves away, and you see this area again.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep turning it the other direction.
Keep turning it the other direction? Okay.
Yeah.
You see the fog cover the doorway again as he's turning it.
Okay.
All right.
Have you stopped? Are you still going?
He's continuing to turn it.
Okay.
Okay. So it's covered. So it uncovered the doorway.
Okay.
And then it covered again.
Okay.
All right. So and he's continuing to turn.
Yeah.
And we'll just push this up over there.
What?
What is going on?
What happened?
Something's
going on.
I'm so confused.
Me too.
And the fog is covering the door.
Oh no.
And then
Oh dear.
moves away, and you
it
see
stop.
this.
Shamgar? Could you turn it the other way?
I am.
No, again turn it the other way. Flip the ways you turned it.
Yeah. Okay, but this was the old way.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it was. That's what I'm asking for.
All right, I'll start turning it back.
Okay, so you start
The other
turning it
way.
back again the other way. And
It's like a sip.
fog covers.
Yeah.
And this is back.
Stop!
Okay, stop there. Don't move.
Right here. This is what you want.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, now come and see what's going on.
Okay.
So you're saying the fog is basically the border of this rectangle?
Yes. Anything?
Your arm again.
Just armband muscle.
Just hearing his voice with his car is like
So any of those spaces that uncover from fog, they're just like almost like a room bordered with this thick fog on the outside.
Huh?
Okay. I'm gonna approach the door beside Cynthia.
Mm-hmm.
Crichton. I'll go, Crichton. This room changed when Shamgar was... Did you see when...
He was right there.
Yeah, right here. Right beside you.
I could hardly believe it. That's why I'm repeating.
I understand.
I'm gonna go ahead.
You're gonna walk in
I'm
there?
gonna
Oh, I'm
just
not.
like up the stairs.
I grab my loot
Mm.
and I just start snuggling it a bit.
Okay.
Have we turned it around the entire way to see if there are any other rooms?
I'm assuming that Shamgar, who turned it a lot.
Yeah. It didn't seem to stop though. It didn't have a point
turned
where it
the
stopped
whole
there.
way.
Yeah, it just keeps going and going. Want me to go back and do more?
I'd say one full rotation.
Okay, we're not in there, so I mean, let's do it.
Let's do it again.
Are you turning it clockwise or counterclockwise?
Back the other way.
You know
again?
what a clock is.
And that's a question more for you than Shamgar. So
Yeah, I'll just continue turning it the exact same way I had been turning
Which
it
was the first
to get
way?
from that one to this one.
The first way.
okay, from that one to this one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so then from that one to this one, after you see
Oh my goodness.
You're like a lazy Susan.
A lazy Shamgar.
this come by the door.
What the?
That looks like a magic shop from the background.
If I had a giant lazy Susan, this would have been great.
Yeah, right. You kind of didn't expect us to do this to you, did you?
No, I didn't. So, but yeah, so you're turning and you see this one come by next.
Okay, well
There's a
now.
house.
Okay, well now that's strange.
So I'm gonna keep turning it.
Yeah,
until
what
I
if
hear
it
something.
keeps spinning it?
All right.
When it
so
gets to here, I'll stop.
okay, so stop at this one.
Yes.
All right.
Stop.
Okay, and same thing, right? Fog bordering.
Fog
where the
bordering.
tiles are not.
Yes.
What does this house look like? Do I recognize the architecture?
It looks like that. You can do
built you a model.
history check. You can do a history check to see.
It's not gonna be good. 6.
All right, you can't conjure anything up in your mind to bring up a specific type of
I'll do a
architecture
history check as well.
Yeah, me
related to. Okay, yeah. Go for
Any
it.
markings on it?
12.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I've got a 15.
15. Okay. With a 12, it's still. I mean, similar to with Crichton, it looks like just a house. I mean, you understand that the architecture is a little strange. It's got a very tall peak on it, which is odd. It's not, your typical home. Even where you come from, you don't see much in this sort of vein. Now, DeGraff, you do sort of pick up.
Wait a moment. I pick up. Yes. What is that?
On the door
I see on the door
is an iron crest.
there's a crest made of iron.
In the shape of an arcane symbol, but you don't know what it means.
In some kind of arcane symbol.
Like a mustache?
I can't really tell from here, but
mustache
this is
you a
what
question.
a mustache looks like.
Yes.
Yes, to me. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I think that this one looks the most non-foreboding.
Right. I'm still going last.
I'm still in this room. I can keep going if you guys want.
No, stay there.
Well, we don't know. Are
Perhaps
there...
it's a trick.
Of course it's a trick. There's 3 worlds. We could just walk in through
Are they
this
like
door.
rock? Can I
It's
what else is in that chest?
Bloody clothing.
Can I just take something out and toss it in there and see if something happens?
Into the
room.
into the chest.
No, I'm gonna
Oh,
take something out of the chest
into
and
the
throw it
room?
this way.
Yeah. Okay. So you take out a shirt.
Kind of ball it up and just.
Ball it up. You toss it in.
Yeah.
And it goes through and it just and it lands on the other side
Okay.
of the steps onto the grassy ground. And the ground is very much as represented there. It's not entirely healthy. It's just patches of grass and some dry earth.
I'm gonna step out onto like the top step there.
Okay.
Like kind of like.
And the world is level with that step, with the top step. Like
Yeah,
stepping
we'll
up to
just
the-
pretend
Cool.
that's all
Just
level
one.
right there.
Cool.
But it's just steps that lead up, and then the walls end, and the dirt ends, and the stones end.
And we look to the side and fog.
just fog all around. Thick fog. You cannot see through it.
I'm gonna step.
I've
through
got
as
my
well.
2 hand axes in my hands too.
There's a
Wait,
very.
one? How many can I hold at once?
2.
You can hold
Okay.
two. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and there's also thin wisps of kind of fog that.
Through.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna step through and I'm gonna look up.
All right. Step through. You're looking up.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Mm-hmm.
And it goes up into fog kind of continues like walls up into just blackness. As far as the eye can see. No sky.
Odd.
Light source?
The light source is the torch that you guys are holding. You have 2 torches currently lit.
Yeah.
Yes.
And there's nothing else lit.
Nothing else.
Dark and creepy in there.
Not
Yeah.
I'll head over to.
not even ambient light to like light the scene. It's just like the torches.
Just the torch light that was coming through the door as you were looking through. That's what gave you light to see.
Okay.
In that room, there is lava around the edge that casts light. In that room, that well in the center, there's a little bit of light coming up out of that, but not enough to light the whole space.
Is there any light coming from the house?
No light coming from the home.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in and I'm gonna start to circle this way.
Yeah, same. I'm gonna go the other way.
All right, so you're walking, circling around the left side.
Carefully,
I'll go right.
stepping carefully.
I'm gonna skip. Carefully.
Yes. I love how lighthearted you are as a skip to the new barbarian.
And then as soon as he gets around the corner, I'm gonna like start like dodging and running. Stop skipping.
You'll probably skip to
Okay.
the loo, mate. Doesn't matter.
Do we see
Okay.
anything through the windows?
It's pitch black inside. You have a torch, and Crichton has a torch. The windows themselves are actually very fogged up with dirt, just ages of dust and age, just age in general. So the glass itself is so fogged over and just with ages of dust and dirt,
Yeah.
you can't see through.
You're talking to me. Oh, I'm way over there. Never mind.
And as I get closer, it feels like a real building. Everything about it feels like and the ground is just dirt and stones and.
I'm gonna keep going around and be like, did you see anything?
No. I see a building.
Yeah.
We still haven't rested, right?
No.
Yeah.
My
As
notes.
long as you guys are going through these trials,
As
you
my very
cannot
thorough
rest.
notes from last game say,
No rest.
No rest.
Yes. No rest.
Thorough indeed.
No rest for the wicked.
Okay, I'm gonna walk back around to the front, and I'm gonna tell these guys. I guess we go in. This is obviously one of the trials.
Does that mean then that there are many trials? As in, this is the first, and if we spin that spin thing, it'll be a different one?
I don't know. Does it look like the door has a lock on it?
Yes, it does. You see on the handle there is a keyhole.
I've got a key.
You do?
Yeah.
From here?
From the chest.
Well, I'll follow in. I'll follow in behind.
Does my key, I pull out my key, does it look like it matches the lock? Like same
It
metal?
looks like it might fit. It is the same type of iron.
I'm gonna go back in that room first, and I'm
Yes.
gonna grab one of the foot lockers and put it in the doorway in case this door
Oh, yeah,
decides
call.
to close.
Okay.
Gonna hide us.
I'm gonna go over to the lock and try
You just
and
put one of
quietly
those
pick it.
footlockers in
Not
there.
pick it, use the lock on it.
Use the
Use
key.
the key.
Are you leaving Greg in there?
Oh, I thought he was in my pack. No, he's coming with
Yeah,
me.
he's sitting on the table. There you be.
There he be.
Yar.
Yeah, so if you put one. Okay, great.
All right, so the footlocker is in front of the door to
I'm
help prevent
gonna
it
try the
from
lock.
closing and locking you guys in or something. You are
As she goes up and puts the lock in, I step back
okay.
But you're over
Like-
here.
15 feet. Yeah, okay.
So you put the key in,
Yep.
and you turn it. And where you would normally expect to feel it catch on a locking mechanism, it doesn't. And it just keeps turning and turning. And you go around in about 3 revolutions before it catches onto a locking mechanism, and you actually feel it unlock the door. It's just strange in your mind. You can't imagine how something like that would work.
Okay.
But then once it unlocks, the door just starts to creak open.
Gonna take the
towards
key out
you. Yeah, you can take the key
put it
out.
back in my pocket, and then kind of like step back, but still so I can see it.
All right. Doors creaking opens. You peek in around the edge. It's complete darkness inside. There's a little bit of light coming from your torch, just through a seam along the dusty floor.
And I don't see anything in there.
Nothing with your current vantage point, with the amount of light that's in there. Not
Do I hear anything?
Complete silence.
There's nothing in there.
Sorry, it's empty?
She hasn't seen anything yet, just a small seam of light along the floor through the crack in the door.
I don't see anything. Just a little bit of light from my torch.
Have you looked inside completely?
I haven't gone in yet.
Maybe put your torch in and see what's inside.
Right. So through the crack in the door, so the door's opening out towards you, so you're just kind of reaching
With my
through
torch,
with your
like I'm gonna kind of like open the door and like put my torch in like this.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
so
step in beside her here. Which way does it open? That way or that way?
it's opening out to you.
Oh, out?
Out?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. So I'm
So I'm
at
gonna
the side,
stay
like
here.
here.
Yes. All right. Excellent. So you're opening the door, you put your torch in, and it illuminates the inside. The floor is completely covered in dust. On the other side of this, there is a staircase that leads up.
Here?
Yeah. But that is what you see. And everything is covered in
Runes?
dust.
Runes?
Well, give me history or religion.
Oh gosh. So my
To see if
my
your character knows
my
what they're called.
noobness, it goes on to Cynthia. A what check?
History or religion.
14.
Okay. With a 14, you think they are arcane runes. Something magical.
I think there's some arcane runes on the floor, and then there's a staircase at the back.
DeGraff, maybe take a look.
Goes up. The staircase goes up.
Yes, I will look as well.
I'm going to go in before he does. And I'm going to tap with my staff the floor. I'm going to tap here.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try and jump this to here.
All right. So
Or is there
kind of
room
pull a
around
vault
here?
over. There's enough room to kind of
If I kind of like...
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not going to touch it at all, but I'm going to kind of shimmy around. I'm going to try to get to this side beside the stairs.
Okay.
And I'll walk in
Yes.
and attempt to better identify it.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yes, absolutely. You get around. Seems like nothing happens as you're poking around with your quarterstaff.
And just darkness up the staircase?
Just darkness up the staircase.
Okay.
And DeGraff, I want you to give me a religion or arcana check.
Okay. 14.
All right. Which one?
Arcana.
Arcana. With a 14, you're not entirely certain what these runes are for, but you've seen something similar to this before, and you think it might be either for enchantment or teleportation.
Have you ever been teleported anywhere before? Remember that time? It looks like it's either for teleportation or for repeat again?
Enchantment.
Enchantment.
I'm going to take a dodge action.
Okay.
What does that just mean? It just gives them disadvantage if they try and attack you if somebody attacks us. And you get advantage on it, dexterity saving throws.
I'm going to do a little bardic inspiration for my friend Crichton across the way, and just be like, I think you can do it. I think you can.
I think I can. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Inspiring.
I know. That was the point.
Indeed.
All right. Okay. I'm just going to wait till DeGraff finishes doing what he's doing.
All right. You feel inspired.
Thank you.
Yes.
1d8.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I can use that to any roll, is that right?
Yep.
How much is this like? As big as it like? It's
Yes.
not that big in there, right?
So that circle inside the room is that big. It is made of stone, but it's a little bit more flush with the floor.
Right.
It is still raised, but not as high as it is represented there. Let's say a little bit, about half as high as it is represented there.
I say we search the rest of the house before we do anything else. Thoughts?
I agree.
Okay, I start up the stairs carefully, torch ahead of me, stealthing as much as possible with a blazing torch.
Okay, your first step on the stairs, you hear a sharp, almost like a metallic scrape sound, or almost like when you run your finger along the edge of a wine glass with some water in it. That sound comes from the symbol, and one of the runes begins to glow.
I wouldn't move much more if I were you.
Stop. Which rune?
This rune.
That ruined. That ruined.
Yes,
the
that
other
rune.
building.
That rune right
So
there.
that
yes.
started glowing when he
What color?
stepped.
Light blue.
When he stepped on the first step.
Yes, as soon as you stepped on the staircase, that rune lit up with a sound.
Do I recognize the rune shape or?
Arcana or religion.
$19.
Okay, with a 19, you recognize it as celestial for life.
Yeah, I can speak Celestial and read it.
Oh, okay.
That rune means life.
So then you would have recognized it even before
Yeah.
doing the check.
What are
You
the
would-
other runes? Are the other runes in Celestial as well?
No,
That's the only one that's Celestial.
it's the only one that's celestial.
That rune is Celestial for life. The rest are not the same language.
What does that mean for life?
It's a symbol.
It's a
of
language.
life.
A symbol meaning
Oh,
life.
celestial for. Oh, I get it.
Yeah,
Not
That was-
like. Not
Yeah.
like
right.
I get it.
Now, if you guys wanted to take a closer look,
Forever.
I'll have
Using-
a closer look at.
okay, use a history roll, and that might give you an idea of what the other languages are, and then you guys can determine based on the languages you know.
Excuse me, can I come in?
Yeah, you can go through.
Three.
Three,
for my
okay.
history roll.
You look at it, and you have no idea what languages these are, or what they're trying to say, but you might want to try to make an educated guess.
These are very intentional squiggles.
Language, perhaps. Let me see if I can help out.
Can I try and read it? I speak celestial.
Okay,
Celestial.
I'll get a 20 on that. On my check. On my check for the other languages.
Okay, as a history, okay. This one is in primordial.
Okay.
This one is in infernal.
Okay.
So celestial, primordial, infernal.
Is there only 3?
There's only
Celestial,
3.
Primordial, infernal. I don't see any draconic.
Those are the names of my dogs back home.
Wow.
No
Really?
draconic.
Yeah,
Well, then this must be related to your dogs.
I don't think so.
Should I take another step?
And the roll you were
Yes.
making?
I was wrong. I think I speak I have celestial, but
Okay,
I don't
so
think I do
how-
anything, right?
You know celestial, so
Yeah.
you would be able to read just that one symbol, the one that says life.
Okay.
Anybody that knows infernal could read the infernal one. Anyone that knows primordial could read the primordial one.
Crichton. Yes. Let's do this. How many steps are there? Can you count them for me?
There's about 10 steps.
10.
How many runes are there?
3.
No, those are the ones we understand.
Are there only 3?
There's only the 3 that are clear. The others are more like just arcane lines, like energy lines. It doesn't look like it's a language.
Okay. Fair enough. Never mind. You were right. I was wrong. Pretty rare.
I tap the next step with my quarter step.
Okay. You tap how hard, how soft?
Hard enough until something happens.
All right.
And if
So
nothing
you
happens-
kind of tap,
Yeah.
you press harder, nothing happens.
I take a step up.
All right, take a step up.
And it remains lit.
Yep.
Wow,
I
this
keep
house
going
is
carefully,
lit.
tapping first, stepping until I'm up.
Okay.
About this
Same
high, and I
happens
can
for
look.
Same happens for every step. Nothing changes on the symbol, and nothing happens on the steps.
Just that first step.
Just that first step.
Maybe it's a sign or a message. Take the first step.
Towards life.
Yes.
For life.
And what language is that one in again?
Celestial.
Take the first step towards celestial life.
I lift my torch to look up at the second
All right.
floor.
Okay. So the
Very
second
profound.
floor.
Very
Beside
profound.
it.
Here, we'll just
Almost
move this
lyrical.
over
There you go.
so that we can have people on different floors if we want.
Yes.
Second
Take the
floor
first step towards celestial.
looks
Is it kind of like this?
Yeah.
sure, except the door is on this
Yeah.
side. But yes, that works. Okay. On the second floor,
First step towards celestial life. Take the first step towards celestial life. It's beautiful. This may be the greatest song I have ever written. Sorry.
it's beautiful, man.
Is he
I
always
lift my
like
torch up to
that?
see.
Okay. You lift your torch up to see. You see an empty room filled with dust, a couple of walls, and a little bit of light from your torch going through. It looks empty as well, except for some stairs inside.
It's an empty floor with more stairs.
Okay.
It's actually not stairs, it's a ladder.
No
The
runes?
ladder look like stairs.
No runes.
Nothing. No symbols.
Huh.
I'm gonna go the rest of the way.
So you go through
I just go up to the top of the stairs.
up to the top of the stairs.
I'm still tapping.
Okay.
I'm still very paranoid about this place.
Okay.
How
so
are the acoustics up there? Pretty good?
they're pretty good.
Good?
Sure. Yeah.
Si-
Yes, yes.
Sing the song just to make sure.
Me?
Yeah, you heard it, right? Take the first step towards celestial life.
It's so memorable already. I know, right?
Rolls off the tongue.
I stick the torch into the other room to see what's in the other room. Like a kind of.
Okay. You stick the torch in. You don't see much other than just cobwebs, dust, and that ladder going up to the next.
I lift it up to the ladder. Just darkness, in fact.
It's got a hatch that's closed at the top of the ladder.
We have a hatch.
Have you
Top of the
stepped
ladder.
into the room?
Not yet.
Got a hatch. He's got a hatch at the top of the ladder.
Perhaps we should have at least a few people up here, in case we get separated.
I'll stay behind.
So like 2 and 2?
Yeah. Perhaps Cynthia come up here.
Yes, good idea. Cynthia?
All right.
All right, so Cynthia comes up.
Yep.
You see what he's been seeing. Dusty floor. It's very dark in there. You have the torch. That means the people on the ground floor no longer have light because you have a torch and Crichton has a torch.
You can give your torch to Shamgar.
Yeah, there's a tiny bit of light from that glowing symbol, but
Catch this. And I just reach down and just toss it.
okay.
I go to grab it and catch it.
All right, so you go down to the bottom of the stairs. All right, so I'm going to say that you're there so we don't burn the house down, and you do roll a dexterity saving throw to catch that.
Oh, sorry.
I was just going to give it to you, but
Oh dear.
No.
8.
Okay.
8. All right. So
wrong
you
side.
reach out, and it's one of those ones where it kind of just like you hit it with your fingers and send it flying back onto the stairs. So you go to catch it, but you just kind of just poke it instead. And it lands on the stairs, and it starts to sizzle through the dust, and you can see it starting to blacken the stairs, and you know it'll catch fire if you don't pick it up.
I'm going to grab it as fast as I can.
Okay, so you pick it up before
Got it.
anything catches. You see a couple of little orange...
First try.
A couple of little orange embers in the wood just slowly burn out. The wood of the stairs, that is. So you seem to have gotten it just in time.
I almost burned the first step towards celestial life.
Maybe that's the second verse. I burn the second step towards celestial life. We'll work on it.
All right.
You guys are a real band?
Well, he plays the drums so well.
All right.
I
I
haven't
step
heard
in.
any of this before.
I
Okay.
step into that room carefully.
The moment you
Tap.
cross
Yeah.
the threshold,
Yeah.
you hear another kind of sharp sound coming from downstairs, and the primordial symbol lights up.
Ah, what did you do?
I stepped into the other room.
This symbol came back on, right, Shamgar?
Like a new symbol came on.
Right. Right, that. Not what I said.
The same color?
Which is wrong.
Yes, it is glowing blue as well.
Blue as well?
It's a lot brighter.
Is it?
Actually, I'm going to retcon that. It's glowing green.
Oh.
Ah. It's green this time. What did you do?
Is anything changing in the room?
I just crossed the threshold.
Other than the
Just the symbol started to glow. That was the only change.
Are you getting a little itchy, Shamgar? Do you need my shaving supplies?
Is it starting to like sweat under there yet?
No, but I trimmed yesterday.
So it's like Velcroing to your chin.
But it grew so quickly.
With every syllable, it becomes more a part of you.
I'm assuming the third symbol will probably light up if I go up the ladder or open the hatch.
Okay. How far are you from us if that happens?
2 floors.
I was looking for a more specific measurement, but that's fine. You're 2 floors away. Likely you cannot respond the way we might want if something happens down here. How do we prepare for what might happen?
I'll stay on the 2nd floor.
Okay. Shami, will you stay with me?
Yeah. Okay. Is the surface with the runes, is that stone? Is that made out of stone?
It is.
Okay.
I'm going to step into the room and up to the ladder.
Okay, so you're standing in front of the ladder?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Cynthia, you're staying at the top of the stairs?
Yeah.
All right, and you both are staying on the first floor watching this symbol?
Can I sort of go enough so that I can sort of see down where that ladder goes and also up where he's going? Is there a good spot?
Where you're standing right now is the best you're going to get, because you're looking, because these are walls here.
Yeah.
So you're looking into the doorway to see him.
In the doorway.
And there you can't see the bottom of the steps. You can see where the steps would turn, though. There's a landing, and then they, go down the rest of the way.
I turn my quarterstaff around, and does it look like the hatch opens up or down or what?
It looks like it would open up because you don't see any hinges on this side.
Right.
But that's an assumption at this
Any
point.
visible lock or like catch?
You see a ring on it, like a handle.
If I hold my quarterstaff on the end, can I poke up?
You
and
can.
And hit the without going on the ladder?
You'd have to be up the ladder a little bit to be able to reach.
I go up the first rung.
Okay, so that's enough. It's just within reach when you do that.
Okay, I try and open it.
All right, and you
action.
push.
Yeah.
I'm watching the table intently.
It creaks and lifts up, and some dust trickles down.
Yeah.
Kind of sparkling in your torchlight, but nothing else happens.
Okay, I'm gonna push it up so that it opens if I can.
Okay, you push it up
Yeah.
really hard.
Yeah.
Give me a strength roll.
Do you guys have the same dice? I don't know.
That's a 4.
All right, so from this reach, it just kind of goes back down onto your quarterstaff.
Okay. I'm gonna climb up more so that I have leverage.
All right, so you climb up more. About how much?
3 rungs.
3 more rungs. So you're about halfway up now.
Okay.
So you push it up.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another strength.
It's a 6.
Okay. Are you adding your...
Yes, I don't have a modifier.
Oh, all right. So you push up again, and it just... It seems like it's got a little weight to it, and it's just hard to do this with a quarterstaff, so you're having trouble.
Okay, I'm just going to walk up and open it.
Okay, so you climb up the rest of the way, and you push it.
Yeah.
And it had some weight to it. It was about, it seemed like maybe about 20 pounds, which is weird, but
Okay, I wait and I listen.
Okay. You listen.
He opened the door. Did anything happen down there?
No.
No.
All right.
All right.
Nothing happened down
You
there.
don't hear
yet.
anything.
I'm going to climb it and look in with my torch.
You heard them talking, though.
Yep.
You climb up, poke your head up, and you look with your torch, and you see this.
Oh dear. I have a throne in front of a
heavenly
portal of some
days.
sort.
Greg, get up there. I'll send Greg up.
All right. You send Greg.
Yeah.
Greg does have dark vision,
Okay. Yes, he does.
so he doesn't need the light, but the torch is lit up there anyway.
Okay. What do I see? I see what
right.
you see.
Yes, you see what looks like a large foreboding chair, however you'd like to describe it is up to you, and behind it some strange arch with a bit of a watery look to it, very similar to the one that you guys passed through to enter the trials. The ground is covered with about 2 inches of dust.
Any symbols, markings, anything like that on the throne or the portal?
They have some symbols and markings, but it seems extremely ancient. And as you would search your mind, looks nothing like anything you've seen.
Can I identify any with the history check?
I'm going to flat out say no.
Okay.
Unfortunately not. Being that you guys are not from this realm, you have no basis of history to understand this.
It's a giant throne in front of a pathway that looks a lot like how we got here the other a few hours ago. Right? A few hours ago? How?
Is anyone sitting in the throne?
No, but I'm assuming that one of us needs to light that third room.
Should I come up?
Sure. I'm going to move to the side. I'm tapping as I move.
All right.
What?
Tapping as you move. Are you physically there?
Yes.
Okay.
And are
As-
you physically there?
Yeah.
As the first part of you crosses the threshold of the halfway point of that floor, the third rune lights up, glowing red.
We've got a third ruin down here.
And you see light trickling through these lines, almost like molasses. It's slow, but it is trickling along these lines, making their way across through the symbol, slowly towards the center.
What's happening?
Hard to tell. It looks like the light in the... I don't know, Shammy, what would you say is happening?
It's like
I step back.
the light is going through the whole surface.
So yeah, so you're seeing it trickling through the lines of the design itself. Those
And the light is filling up all the little
Like a timer
squiggles.
of some sort.
It's going slowly.
Yes.
working its way towards the
Maybe
middle.
we should move out of here.
But
Going towards the middle.
Like all of it's going towards the
So yeah, so the different colors, they've they started spreading out
Yeah.
from the different
Yeah.
runes until they would meet at these circles, and
Yeah.
then they would continue down and
Yeah.
fill, these until they would, working their way towards that center
I have
circle.
a feeling it's going to summon something.
summon perhaps something into
Not
that
nice,
throne? Yes,
yes.
move back,
Or
please.
into the
I know what it's gonna do. When all the colors get to the middle, they'll make brown.
Are you sure about that?
You mix them, yeah.
Are you good with colors this way?
I've seen it.
Should we probably get him to move back then?
Oh, we already
Brown sucks.
we already triggered it. Should I just go sit on the throne and see what happens?
I didn't hear that. So why?
It's already triggered. What's the worst that could happen?
There's always worse that can happen.
See-
We've learned the hard way.
Even though he moves back, it's still going through.
Yeah.
It's still going.
I say that we
moving
vacate this floor until this stops.
I'm not sure if I heard that right, but if you said vacate the floor, I think you might be onto something.
Let's go. And I tell you to move down this
Okay,
ladder.
so you guys
Very
are
reluctant about this.
okay. So you're reluctant to leave the room.
To not sit on that throne.
Okay.
I really want to sit on that throne.
Oh, well, I mean, you need to do what your heart tells you to do. I'm leaving the room. And I move her aside and everybody down the ladder.
You need to do what your heart tells you to do.
Follow your heart.
So heartfelt.
My monk wisdom. To each their own. Bye. And to the bottom.
Well done. Okay, so you're moving down. You're staying on that floor right now?
I'm going to take like a couple shuffle steps this way and like look at it.
Sure. Okay. So you're getting closer to the throne and looking at it, holding your torch.
No, I don't have a torch anymore.
You don't have a torch
I can't see
anymore.
anymore,
So
can I?
it is completely pitch black in there, and you hear the flapping of wings behind you from Greg. But it's still creepy because you're in absolute darkness.
And it's flapping of wings.
And the flapping of the wings. And whatever light from Crichton's torch there is all that you have to see the space as it comes up through that hole into the attic.
The heroic side of me kind of like smacks me in the head. I'm like, oh. And so I climb up a little bit and I hold the torch like this and watch.
All right,
Half
so
up, half
he's
down.
holding the torch up high enough so that you can see the room again.
I'm not in
full
the
clarity.
room. Like my head's just above with the torch like this.
I don't know that he's doing this.
And you can see it light up the room.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you know that you heard the creak of him coming up the ladder steps, right?
Right.
And then when the torch comes above, then you're able to see more. It's just,
What are you doing up there?
What her heart tells her to.
I'm like way too curious not to, so I'm just going to run up to the throne and just like go like that and then like this.
Okay, so you go up to the throne,
Yeah.
and your hand just immediately sinks through about 2 inches of dust before touching a soft velvet surface.
Okay.
And then you lift your hand, but nothing.
I'm going to
But you have disturbed the dust, and there's a cloud
I'm
of
gonna look
dust,
back and be like,
and it makes you want to sneeze a little
sorry,
bit.
I touched it, nothing happened.
Well,
Might as well sit in it, I mean.
So I just kind of like do one of those like, you know, like a kid jumps onto their bed.
Yeah.
I'm going to do like,
You jump on that, and the dust immediately clouds up. I want to get a Constitution saving throw.
Oh dear.
it's mostly dead flesh.
how do I do that?
The
Oh,
dust
there.
mites are getting you.
10.
Oh,
10.
dear.
Okay. You immediately sneeze, like the hardest sneeze you've ever sneezed in your entire life. And it sends the dust even pluming forward closer to Crichton and Greg. It's just settling on you. You are covered in dust because this place, I mean, that's quite a lot of dust that you just plop down into. But then you get a flash of an image in your mind
Okay.
Oh dear.
of a woman with white hair,
Oh dear.
with a crimson cape, holding a sword that has 2 blades coming off of the hilt that never meet.
For a second, I thought you were going to draw that onto your notepad.
again?
Describe it again.
So, she has white hair, a red cloak, a sword with 2 blades that come out of the hilt but never meet, just parallel blades. And around her shoulders and her neck are spikes, golden spikes that kind of come up in 4 large golden spikes off of her shoulders and around the back of her head and neck.
What's happening to her while we see
Impressive.
this
Or
happen?
6 spikes.
Impressive.
Yes. Exactly like Queen Elizabeth I.
Yeah.
But with white hair.
So I just see like in a flash.
Just a split-second flash.
I'm gonna be like, ah! Then jump up. I'm like, okay, let's go. We're done here.
What'd you see?
Nothing.
What happened?
There's the lady. She's got white hair, crimson robe. It's really nice. I kind of like it. She's got a staff with like 2 things that come out that don't touch. Then she's got gold spikes. Just saw for a second.
She didn't do anything, speak to you,
No.
and it stopped on its own.
Yeah.
Not when you got off.
No, immediately.
What's happening down there?
The trickly light flows are making it towards
Yep,
the
they're-
brown center.
They're going towards the center. And they've reached the center circle now.
color are they
and they're
changing?
starting to split. They have not met yet.
Okay.
So the red is here, the blue is here,
Smelling brown
and the green is here.
Yeah.
And they're
Oh.
working their way down those veins,
Tell
but
me
they have
about
not yet met there. In the other areas where they have met, they glowed a little bit brighter, but you have seen some combination of color as well.
Oh.
Some lighter shades of brown.
That's a song, isn't it? Lighter shade of brown.
Let it brown, shades of brown, and the sky is blue, and the sky is gray, and the
the sky is.
So all the leaves are.
Did anything happen to this like watery, misty thing behind me when I? No. Okay.
All the runes are brown.
I was going to point to the where it's starting to turn brown and go
Song.
right there.
Right there.
Nailed it.
Nailed it. All right. I say we wait until whatever happens downstairs happens.
Wait up here?
Yes.
Should I go back and sit down?
I wouldn't suggest it.
All right, you should try.
I will when whatever happens down there stops.
Feeling comfortable.
So,
Take a dodge action.
Shamgar, what will you do when the colors make it to the middle and we all are attacked by a furious fiend in the corner of this building or something? Should we just leave, I guess, is my question.
No, I'll kill it.
Oh. Fair enough. Well,
Wait.
your courage is encouraging.
Encouraging?
How do you know what's going to happen?
I don't. I'm just pretending. I have no idea. But I assume that when those colors get to the middle, we might all die.
Nothing ever good comes from a brown center.
I wait.
Okay. So, you guys are staying. Greg, Cynthia, and Crichton. You guys are there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm staring at the colors mixing
Yeah, the lights
intently.
the lights
for
bleed
brown.
together,
Okay.
Dodge action.
and they do turn brown. And up from the circle, you see long, very rigid, thick, black. They look kind of like sticks coming up out, and then all of a sudden white flesh at the ends, and you realize no, those are claws to these incredibly long fingers.
I would say
reaching
cut
up.
them. I would say cut them if you can cut them.
What's happening?
You should cut the nails coming out of the ground.
How big is this hand?
I trim my nails this morning.
So those claws are about 4 feet long.
Oh, you should cut the nails.
Is there a creature emerging from the circle?
There seems to be a creature emerging from the circle. Yes.
I bound down the ladder. I don't know, that's 10.
All right, and the moment you go down the ladder, all your light disappears.
Greg, come back.
You're in the attic, it's pitch black.
I'm like halfway down the stairs at that point.
I can't see.
Dusty in here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and make my way down the ladder.
All right.
I'll get Greg down. Greg.
The nails are 4 feet long?
So these steps are more like that, because there's a landing at the top to go up that way.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Those are huge.
I'm gonna try and make my way down the
That's
stairs.
a huge step.
You just do.
So okay, so give me a perception roll to see how well you're going to find this hole without falling through it.
I don't have dark vision, I don't think, right?
No, you're human, right?
Yeah, my other one does. Which one? Perception?
Human.
19.
Okay, you very easily find the ladder. It's for you to start making your way down.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down.
You go down to the next floor. It's pitch black as well.
Okay.
You see a little bit of light coming up from the bottom of the steps as you peer through the doorway.
Okay.
Crichton is currently making his way down the stairs. Okay, and now I want everybody
Dodge
to
action.
roll initiative.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
What
so
does dodge action do?
everybody
Can
roll
you put that
initiative.
out?
Initiative.
Oh,
Oh, net 20.
not 20. There used to be a little song. Or
Yeah.
like a, not 20.
Nat 20. Like a radio show.
Robots in disguise.
Nat 20 robots in
Nat
disguise.
20.
We might be hitting some trademark issues there.
We'll
see.
More than meets the eye.
There we go.
Now we're gonna.
No, that's fine.
Gets to
All right.
die first.
20 to 25.
That would be me. 23, I believe.
23. I think I can hear Bruno snoring over there. 15 to 20.
19.
So I'm gonna roll from now on. Yeah.
10 to
What? Sorry.
15?
Yeah, that's me.
11.
Oh, I had 11 too.
Okay. Who
Highest
wants?
dexterity.
Oh, I thought we were gonna rock, paper, scissors.
17.
Highest dexterity. Where do I see that?
It's on your skill sheet.
That?
The bottom number, yeah.
14.
Okay.
So me first.
16 actually.
Oh, 16.
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
No.
Oh, you don't add the bonus?
Just your score.
Okay.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah.
All right. There we go.
That's the beast. Okay. He's snoring.
The
as well.
beast is snoring.
Oh dear.
Strange.
This is not going to be good.
Yeah, this is not gonna be good.
It's not for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Music just started.
Okay.
As you're coming down the stairs,
Yes.
you see another long-clawed, long-fingered hand rise up out of this
Yes.
glyph,
Yeah.
and then pull itself up incredibly quickly.
Oh
What is that?
I don't want that.
I don't want that.
And
That
it
a
is.
mini from Volo's
I might
and
just
Mordenkainen's
stay
foes. I will not turn it over to find out what it is because I don't know if it's being used for that purpose.
It is beautiful. It is indeed the
is?
very creature that you see
Okay,
for you.
so we'll tell people later.
Yes.
Oh dear,
So if
that's
anybody happens to
a problem.
recognize this from any
That's
books
gonna
or,
be an issue.
that's
That's not going to bode well for us.
yes.
I think we're fine. I run.
All right. Well, initiative order first, and you happen to be first in initiative
Yes,
order. So
I'm gonna run.
okay,
Out
you
the-
run. You're currently on the second floor because you already went down.
Yeah.
Okay. You are running out the door.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So you're gone. You're out the door.
5? How far are you going to go?
I'm
puts
gonna
you
do.
here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go around the
for
building,
10.
out to
Yeah.
the side of the building, and wait at the corner of the building, waiting for someone to yell.
So remember,
until they really need my
the
help.
door is here. So when he leaves, he's coming out there.
Yeah. No, so I
Yeah.
put it here.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you have
Even
like
when they're in real danger.
I still have another
20,
15 or whatever
15
feet of.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
I'm
like
not
another
gonna.
15
I'm gonna
feet of
hold
movement.
my other 15 feet.
All right. So what do you? So you won't be able to use those 15 feet.
That's right. I literally want to wait there for this turn. I don't mind spending those 15.
Are you-
or not using the 15?
Are you holding an action?
I'm gonna hold a dodge action should anything come through the window.
Excellent. Okay. So you're holding a dodge action, just in case something comes through the
You
window.
can just take a dodge action and then it applies to the rest. You don't have to ready a dodge action.
Oh really?
Yeah.
So just
You have to already attack because it has a trigger.
Oh,
but
right,
dodge
because
is
it's
just
not
a state.
attack.
Yeah,
Okay.
so you take a
Good
dodge.
question.
So
Is that what you were
I'll just
doing?
take a dodge. Dodge
I
action.
don't know what that is.
yeah,
Yeah.
dodge.
Dodge.
Okay.
Dodge, dodge.
Now the creature turns its head, looks at you,
Oh dear.
turns its head, looks at Greg,
Yeah.
and turns and looks at Shamgar,
Uh-oh.
and looks straight up to where Cynthia would be.
Yeah.
Then turns its head back down towards Shamgar, who's closest to it, and
Before that starts, can I call Greg because he's technically still on my turn?
you've finished your turn. You do
Did
have to
I
move
really,
him on
though?
your turn.
You took like your finger off the
So-
piece, like you know, like when your mom taught you how to play board games, and you took your finger off the piece.
Can I not hold my dodge? No, just kidding. Go ahead.
Okay.
There.
All right. Right. So.
One of those, Brandon. Is it going to ruin your surprise in one of those things?
Like you just want to
I'm
see?
specifically covering them
You're
to
like
make sure that.
seeds in there.
Just because I want to level the stairs with one.
Wait, didn't we pull some? Wait,
There's
here,
there's
I can make
others in
something.
a thing.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I can make something.
But I want to leave those where they are. Do you want to use an initiative tracker?
Yes, maybe.
I've got more here. There's many. Use the Leosin one. You're probably never going to have him in the game ever
There
again.
we go. Done.
Okay.
Done.
All right.
Done. Oh man.
Okay. All right. It's going to make 2 claw attacks against you, Shamgar. All right.
Out of 6 or just 2 hands? Looks like yes. 6.
All right. This is 2. 23 to hit on the first one.
Yeah.
That's not nice.
Okay. That's 12 points of piercing damage. That's it.
That's the sound it makes.
Sorry. No, I shouldn't have done that.
So I'm gonna have nightmares.
Okay. And instead of attacking you the second time, it's actually going to turn towards Crichton.
Oh dear.
And it's going to attack
That's not nice. I'm not close
with a
to
claw. At you. No, it just turns around. It has a 20-foot reach.
What?
It has a what foot reach?
20-foot reach.
20-foot reach.
However,
However,
That's a manicure.
with your dodge action and your AC, it misses.
nice.
So you see it turning,
Yeah.
and you out of the way as it
Yeah,
swipes
Matrix,
incredibly fast past you with its
Nice.
claws.
Nice. It's about to eat Renuku's too.
All right, Shamgar and then Crichton.
Better.
All right. I'm gonna answer rage,
Yes, you will.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
and I'm gonna use my axe of greater devastation.
Yes.
Greater,
And-
not greatest.
And perform acts of greater devastation as well.
And I'm gonna swing at it.
So many.
I know, right?
19.
19 hits.
Okay.
So let's see some damage. You get to do 2 attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. First, I'm gonna see if this.
Do it.
Do it.
Make it so.
Do it.
My first attack is going to be 14.
Okay.
14 slashing.
Okay. 14 slashing damage. You strike it, and it does cleave through some of that undead skin, leading to no blood coming out. It's just, undead flesh.
Okay. I'll attack again. Give it another swing. Whoa. It's going to be 26 to hit.
Hits.
Wow. Shamgar.
Palpable hit.
Do it. Do it. Make it.
Okay. So 12 points of slashing damage.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so another strike through the flesh. It seems unfazed.
Unfazed.
It seems unfazed. You're cutting through the flesh, but it's giving no reaction of any pain or anything of that nature. Yes. Okay.
Gonna be good.
Crichton and then
Yeah.
Cynthia.
Yeah. I drop my quarterstaff to the ground down here,
Yeah.
just like this, and I'm gonna flip off the stairs,
Okay.
Wow.
and on the down stroke, draw my Renuku blade and slash down towards kind of its head,
Okay.
and then see what happens when I hit the ground, and then I'll make another attack.
All right. For that, I want to get an acrobatics roll to see how
Yeah,
well
you
you
do.
do on your flip.
That is an 18.
Wow.
Okay, excellent. So with that, I want you to roll advantage on your attack for this.
Nice. Thank you. Oh, I need it. Sorry. That is a dirty. No, 22.
That's a hit.
Dirty 22.
Yeah, it's
That is a
22.
dirty 22. So dirty.
And that is 12 points of damage on that one
Okay,
down.
and I'm guessing you have more
I
attacks?
do. I'm going to do another one. That's only a 11. And the second one. I'm assuming that's not enough.
Sorry, what was that?
An 11.
Nope, that is not enough.
Um,
You go for the hit, and it just flips its wrist and knocks your
that's not nice.
knocks
not nice at
your
all.
attack away.
I am
With
going to
its
attempt a
claws.
stunning strike with my the hit that I did with my spend a key point to try and
Okay.
stun it.
Okay.
That's it. The Constitution saving throw. DC 14.
Okay. Just passes.
Okay. That is. Oh no, I can still do a bonus attack because I haven't used my bonus action. I am going to do Fury of Blows. Flurry of Blows, not Fury of Blows. That's a whole other thing. Flurry of Blows, sorry. 2 unarmed strikes against it.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 6 on it. That is a 21.
21 hits.
That is a 19.
19 hits.
Sorry, 20.
Hits.
20. And then it's 1d6 plus 3 for both, and they count 8 and 4.
All right, so 12 damage.
Yeah,
Those were unarmed strikes?
yeah.
Okay. All right, so you strike it a few times. It does deflect that one blow, but again, it seems unfazed by these attacks.
Yeah.
just looking at you, this sound coming from its throat, sounding like a Karima. Okay. Cynthia, and then DeGraff.
Yeah. So none of these attacks are really sticking.
You're on the second floor, so you haven't seen any of this. You've heard the combat, but you haven't seen any.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna it's like 6 seconds now, right? So I'm just gonna run down.
Okay, so you run down the stairs. We'll say that's 15 feet down those stairs.
All the way down?
No.
Midway.
Just to the
So
land.
she's here.
Essentially, it's
So 5.
So 5 and then 15 to get to the landing.
10, 15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I attack
Right.
them? I can attack them there, right?
Throw in a hand axe.
Yeah, if you have ranged attacks,
You have
can
another
attack from here.
I'm gonna
30
enter
movement.
rage.
You might have 40 feet of movement as
Because
a
of your
barbarian.
barbarianism.
Sure.
Yeah. you're
Under rage, you mean?
barbarian.
Under raging?
Well, I have 40 feet.
I think just being unarmed, unarmored, I think
So
does it.
you have another 20 feet of movement.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go into rage.
All right. So you go into rage, and
You
you
can
do
jump
have
down.
you have another 20 feet of movement. You can jump down like Crichton had done. And what are you going to do?
I'm gonna run.
You can jump down or you can run. Can she get down here with 20 beside it? Like down here?
Like right beside you,
Yeah.
Yeah.
On this side or that side?
walking down the stairs right beside you, on your right side.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
only go to here,
Okay.
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, Crichton, duck! And I'm
Yeah.
gonna throw both my hand axes.
All
I'm
right.
ambidextrous.
Okay. So that's going to count as 2 attacks still.
Yeah. I have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah. So
I'm entering rage.
yes.
Okay.
All right.
I don't
So
know what that means,
roll
but-
your attacks.
How do I do that? What do I do?
Roll a
Rage?
d20 and add your hand axe.
But does rage do anything to that?
Yeah, you need to read.
You know what it does, don't you?
Yeah, it's plus.
It gives
do
you
anything for this?
resistance. Well, depending
Oh
on
yeah, you have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage.
yes,
Yeah.
while you're
And
raging.
you also get to do more damage.
When you make a melee weapon attack using strength, you gain a bonus to the damage roll that increases as you gain levels. Blah 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 blah
Yeah,
blah.
so what does it say? What's your
think
bonus?
it's
These are hand
It'll
axes,
tell you
not
in the app.
ability.
Plus
it'll,
3.
It'll tell you exactly what the numbers are in the app
Plus 3?
Oh yeah.
on
it
your
does.
weapon.
Yeah, it does.
Yep, and it'll include the ones from your feats too.
Okay, so I just roll this
But
twice.
it won't be in her base because that'll be your base without raging. So you add whatever bonus it is on top of that.
It might give you the amount with raging if you look at the
Just look
weapon.
at the feature. Like look at the actual features and traits.
Keep going here. Yeah, tap that guy. Oh, yeah, do that. Tap that guy. Features and traits.
Rage.
Go rage.
It'll tell you there.
+2 damage. +2. So,
Plus two?
our yeah, +2 melee damage.
Yeah. So what do you do with your hand axes?
Are you throwing them or are you striking?
I'm throwing them.
Oh, then you don't get.
They're not melee bonuses then. You throw. They're a ranged weapon. Melee weapons are ones
They're
you hold
both.
in your hand.
They're both, but she's
I-
using it as a.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
I can't get far enough to actually use them as.
You could get beside
melee?
me.
You could like.
You said you could get beside me, so you can get close enough to attack, right? That's what you meant?
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
you
there,
attack.
right there.
Okay.
You can
Hold
attack
them and
from where
attack.
you are.
So
there.
I'm kind of at the side of him. So I'm gonna.
Yeah.
I'm gonna to Crichton and be like, look out! And I'm gonna with both. I'm gonna on either side, front to back of his pelvis,
So
try
you're
and,
gonna like scissor.
Yeah.
So she would get 4 attacks then, if she's attacking with 2 weapons twice.
It wouldn't each. She's using 2 hand axes at the same time, counting those as 2 attacks. That's
Yes.
both of her attacks, unless
So that would be 4
I
attacks.
guess if we're talking about dual wielding,
Yeah, she's ambidextrous.
but that's not like a
ambidexterity say?
feat, right?
Oh, that's a real thing. I was just making that up.
Oh no, you
Yeah.
can make that up.
So
So
it-
she just doesn't include her strength
Right.
bonus to the second one.
Right. So
So she gets 4, but she doesn't include the
Right,
bonus
to the
for
strength
damage
bonus to-
on your second ones.
all right. So you can roll for 4 hand axe attacks. I think. I know. Anyway, yeah. So roll for 4 attacks with hand axes. Only apply bonus to 2 of them because of your 2 attacks on your turn.
So roll this 4 times first to start.
So roll twice to start. So first, roll your first attack.
Is there any? Oh,
your bonus
so
is
that's
there.
22.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hits.
Oh, Probably not
That's
7.
a critical fail.
Okay, so the first one.
Oh.
Yeah. So the first one would be whatever your damage is plus your damage bonus.
What?
Yeah,
So
whatever
what damage is it?
On the first one?
Yeah.
1d6 plus 3.
do that.
So that. Plus 2
Another
because you're raging.
Oh yeah, sorry. Wait.
Plus 2 because
Oh,
you're
yeah.
raging.
9.
So 9 points of damage. Okay.
And then roll it again. Roll an attack.
19.
Plus your damage bonus.
Well, that's a hit.
That's
Okay.
yeah.
The
That's
19 is the
Oh,
hit.
the 19 is the hit.
So-
Okay, and then again.
roll that one again. Yeah.
Yeah.
11.
Okay. Did you roll all 4 attacks then?
Just
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, just now. That was
Okay.
all
That was 4.
And
Two
the
hit,
dam- the
and I think
damage
2
you-
didn't.
Okay. So the
The
all right.
damage she did was on the first of the 2 sets.
Yes.
Which are the includer damage.
One of
bonus.
those rolls was a crit fail, right?
Yes.
The
One of
second
first
one
rolls
was a 1?
crit fail was a 1.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
yeah, I rolled
Okay.
a 1.
All right. So did you roll the damage for that second attack?
Not yet.
No.
All right. Let's do that now.
7.
All right. So
God, it's more confusing than I thought.
all right.
Double attack.
As you're attacking, just flesh starts to slough off some of the exposed portions of this creature.
Okay.
And in one of your attacks, you sink into one of its fingers, but it flicks its arm and sends the hand axe flying across the room over
I hate
there.
its fingers, but I was
Yeah,
like this.
so that's what the crit fail did. So, yeah. So,
you only have 1 axe left.
so you're holding one of your axes now. Okay, that's the end of your turn.
You had more than 2 axes.
You have a great axe too, right?
Yeah.
Do I have a great
It's the hand
Yes,
axes.
that is a great axe.
One.
That's
It's a great axe.
That is one.
Actually,
great
it's more
I
like a
have one
battle axe.
left.
Yeah, more like a battle
I'm
axe.
done?
Hand axes are smaller. They're like throwing axes. Yeah, so you're done your turn. Good. I don't think you can do anything else on your turn.
I don't
The
think
graph.
Yes. So from outside the room, I move enough to be able to see into the room, and I'm
Through the
going
door?
to. I'm going to. Yes, the door. I'm going to attempt Mage Hand
Sure.
to pull, assuming he looks very much like the character here,
Yeah.
attempting to pull the cloak he has behind his head over his eyes.
Okay, give it a try.
Okay.
So for Mage Hand, you cast it and it works.
It works.
The attempt would go against your skill level, I'm assuming,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Because the Mage Hand is trying to do something fairly dexterous. We'll use your dexterity.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So yeah, roll a dexterity roll. Actually, no. Roll. What's your spellcasting modifier? Is it charisma?
Spellcasting modifier is
It's
my
your charisma, right?
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
So roll
Oh.
charisma and your ability to control this spell and do what you want it to do.
Okay.
All right.
So do I include my modifier on this?
Your charisma modifier.
So so plus 4, so it's an 11.
Yeah, I think it's probably on your spell modifier anyway. I think that's probably what
That's probably
used
what
for.
it is. Okay, I
feel
just
like
don't know where on this mobile sheet.
I'm doing this terribly at the moment.
Spells.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So plus 7.
Plus 7. Okay.
Yeah.
So use the plus 7 on your d20 roll. Okay.
No, the
Sorry,
roll that
it
you
was
just did.
it was a 7, so 14.
Okay, so with a 14. So the Mage Hand goes around to the back of its head and it tries to grab for the cloak, but it just misses and kind of grabs the back of its head instead. And so it's just kind of holding on to the back of its head.
Okay.
Feel pretty cool though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of neat. It's neat to see, you know. You going to do anything with Greg?
Yes, I'm going to sting attack with Greg.
Okay, roll an attack.
Yes. Nat 1.
All right. Goes for the sting attack, but the creature sees it coming and deflects Greg.
Ooh.
Right? So smacks him. Greg takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. I'll mark that down.
Just go outside.
Yeah.
I guess for the sake of this, we can put them here.
Okay. Cynthia, 22 hits.
Excuse me?
Yes, so 22 to hit. That's not damage,
What?
right? As it swipes at you with a claw attack. Okay, so that's 8 points of piercing damage. You resist that,
am resistant
right? So
to
you take
piercing.
4 points of piercing damage instead. Okay. The second attack is coming at Crichton.
It's not nice.
Is anyone hurt?
I am not yet.
Very.
That's a dirty 20 to hit,
Oh, my
Yeah, I'm hurt.
You all right?
Yeah, below half.
beyond.
Below half?
and that's 9 points of piercing damage to Crichton.
9 points.
Yeah, from the claw attack, and still from this guttural sound from its throat. You hear Kalima.
I'm still hurt or something.
Is that like something that we
That's not
recognize
good. I'm not
that
okay.
he's saying?
I think his name is Kalima. Kalima. Is that what he said?
Does anybody speak Abyssal?
No.
No, but I
nope.
speak abysmally. That's not true.
All right.
Dun-dun-dun.
So that's the end of its turn. Shamgar and then Crichton.
Okay. Attacking again with my axe. 10.
Miss.
Okay.
Yeah, so you swing at it and it deflects with its claws. It's very deft with its movement.
What did it roll to attack me? Sorry. What did it roll to attack me?
A d20?
Oh, no. What did it actually roll? What was the result of its roll?
19. No, it was dirty 20. It was 20.
Okay. I'm going to attack again. With my axe. 13.
Miss. So again, you swing again and it deflects again with its claws. It seems very quick. With its, in fact, anything that doesn't connect for the most part is deflecting off of its claws. It's just moving its hands.
How
All right.
high is the ceiling? Can I ask?
It's about 10 feet tall.
Yeah, how tall is he? He's 10 feet tall?
He is...
It looks about 10 feet. It looks more than that.
Yeah, he looks about 15 feet tall. So he's
So he's
cramped
crouched
in. He's
in there?
crouched down.
Okay, so
but
his
he's still
movement
quick.
is restricted then?
No,
Okay, never mind.
because it hasn't been restricted thus far.
Okay.
Is there any advantage to surrounding him?
We haven't been using the rules for.
Space.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the name of it.
Flanking.
Flanking. Yeah, we're not using flanking rules,
Okay.
unfortunately. Yeah, we haven't been thus far. So otherwise, you guys would have been in some big trouble early on.
Right.
I'll let my turn.
All right. So that's the end of your turn. Crichton and then Cynthia.
Okay, I am going to attack it.
Yes.
That is a 19.
Okay, that's a hit. Let's do some damage.
That's 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Okay.
Then I'm going to attack again.
Yeah.
That's only a 13.
Missed.
I'm going to use my D8 inspiration from him with another 6. So that's a 19.
That is a hit.
That is another 10.
Okay. Are you attacking with? What are you attacking with?
My Renuku Blade.
Okay.
So that's 2 attacks.
Okay.
You
Well,
got
how
that
much damage did you do? That second.
10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then I am going to spend a key point for man, Beyond is acting up on me today. Sorry, for one with the blade, which means I can do extra damage. Martial arts that. That's another 4 points of damage.
Okay. You're using your key points for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to do stunning strike. So it has to do Constitution saving throw.
All right. What does it have to beat again?
14.
Okay. It fails.
So it's
It's stunned.
until its next turn.
All right.
What does that mean?
So that means it cannot move on its next turn because it is stunned.
Sick.
That move, you can't attack either.
So yeah, it's that. It's yeah. If I remember, a stunned creature cannot attack as well.
And then I can also do a bonus just because of my martial arts. I can do a bonus. What's it called? Unarmed strike. So I haven't done a bonus action yet.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. So it is incapacitated, can't move, and can speak only falteringly. Automatically fails strength and dex saving throws. And attack rolls against. So I think it still can attack in that case. All right.
Bonus action.
Yeah.
I know. 14 plus 6, 20. Dirty 20.
Hits.
And that is another 1d6 plus 3. 4 points. 4 more points of damage.
All right. Okay. All right. So you're striking it multiple times with your Renuku blade, and you've done some unarmed attacks at the end.
Yep.
Yes. More of the
Unarmed.
flesh is sloughing off of its bones. Even like the clothes are like drooping and coming down with the flesh as well.
Yeah.
It's pretty disgusting.
Awesome.
All right. That's the end of your turn.
Yes.
Cynthia, then DeGraff.
So it seems like his skin is just like sliding off of him.
Yeah.
Cool. Are these stairs or a ladder?
Those are stairs back there.
Okay. I'm going to grab my great axe and then do like a 1, 2, 3 jump and then just slam the great axe into like the back of his neck / head.
Go for it. You're gonna have to roll
Athletics.
athletics for your jump because it's not really athletics or acrobatics. You
I'll
can
go with
choose
athletics.
for your jump attack.
11.
Okay. With an 11, you're coming off, and unfortunately, you're at a bit of a bad angle.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to roll your attack with disadvantage.
Oh man. That means I roll twice, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
2
and take
nat
the
20s is
lowest.
what you need.
What's she rolling against?
She's rolling an attack. So she
13.
went to do an acrobatic
Does she
jump
get
off of
advantage
the
on it?
stairs.
Stun? So it evens it
That's
out?
true. So it would be evened out as just one roll. You don't have to take the lowest. What did
So that
you just roll?
It was a 6 plus whatever.
13.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a miss anyway. So you jump off, and it is at a bit of a weird angle, and
Yeah.
you still feel good about it, but you still miss.
Okay.
Yeah, it's you are coming down, and it whips its hand around and deflects with a claw.
And then I get a second attack, right?
Yes.
So I'm landed on the ground. I was trying to go like this,
Yeah.
but then my axe is down, so now I'm gonna swipe up its butt crack and like try to
Right.
flip it in half.
Wow.
Excellent.
Because I'm going up.
Detail.
Right.
Well, I don't know how to up his
Well
his
done.
middle.
Yeah.
Right.
His middle part.
Right up
Torso.
the middle.
Yeah. His
Yes.
undercarriage.
Yeah.
Excellent. Roll an attack.
And then this is a melee, so I still get all this bonusy stuff because I'm still raging.
So whatever bonuses you get with your rage, it'll be included.
Oh gosh.
You can roll with advantage because it is stunned.
Okay. So that's not gonna hit. 13. Oh gosh. 10.
Okay, so it does not hit. So you come back again, and it deflects with its claws again.
Switching dice.
All right. DeGraff.
I'm gonna attempt. Okay, first off, DM. I don't know if this is possible. Cantrips, given
Yes.
that they can be cast at will.
It still counts as an action.
Okay, one fighting action, like
One
one
It is
action.
one action.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a true strike first. So I'm gonna
Okay.
point at him. First, clear off my monocle real quick. Point
Yeah.
at him.
I think true strike
I'm
is
just-
an exception. I think that will work on the same turn if you're using it.
That's
to
what I'm
give
doing.
yourself
That's what I was asking.
advantage on a strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Is it as a bonus action or is it as a full action? Does it say one action for casting time?
it does. It says 1A, one action.
Okay, so it's one action, but you don't
But
get
you
two attacks though.
you still
No.
get
Oh, okay.
you still
No,
get
I was
your.
Just that one thing.
Yeah.
I think you still get your attack when you cast a true strike on a turn.
Not if you've used your action to cast a spell that takes an action to cast,
Okay. All right.
because your attacks take that action.
Okay.
So yeah, true strike on this gentleman. I'll point at him and go, "Yo, tell me more." And I
Tell me more.
tell me more, as I need to find out if you'll die when I do this little strike.
All
And I
right.
try to.
So from what Jay was saying, you cast true strike, it'll apply in your next attack.
Yep.
So all right.
So advantage next attack.
So there
Is
you
it
go.
just your own? Is it your own attack?
Just my own.
It's not
No.
anybody else's?
No.
Now, just so you know, in case you wanted to make a change here, you currently do have advantage on attacks against it because it is stunned.
Oh, good point. Okay.
Okay.
Can
so
I then?
you can undo your true strike if you wanted to make an
Okay.
attack.
I will do that because I was going to skip to this next thing anyways.
All right.
So I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay.
And say, "Ha! You look like your skin is sloughing off."
Okay. What saving throw does it have to
Wisdom 15,
be? Okay.
Good one.
and then right.
Real hardcore
Okay.
stuff.
Super.
Real hardcore stuff.
Super.
All right. What kind of emotional damage is it going to receive?
4 plus
All right.
3, 7 damage all told.
Okay. All right. Saying this to it doesn't look like its feelings are hurt, but it is just suddenly like noticing that its skin is sloughing off.
Okay.
It didn't notice
made
that
it
before.
self-aware.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes, it did not know shame, but now it does.
My skin.
So that's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Are you doing anything with Greg?
Yes, I'm going to attempt another sting attack with Greg.
All right, Greg has advantage.
Oh, little Greg. Little Greg the Gregor. Greg McGregor. So he rolled a 19.
All right, that's a hit.
That's a hit. And he will get, then, sting is, sorry, I'm just trying to never use him for this kind of stuff. 1d4 plus 2.
Okay, and a successful hit means that
4, 6 all told.
All right, and what's the poison right up on that?
DC 11 Constitution saving throw or become poisoned for an hour.
All right. Okay.
Oh,
passes, not poisoned.
He's not poisoned?
Not poisoned.
Okay, darn.
Yeah.
Because, just interestingly, if the saving throw fails by 5 or more, the target falls unconscious for the same duration.
Ah, that would have been cool.
That would have been cool, yeah.
No,
But
it didn't
just
work.
for future sake.
But that's a handy thing to know.
Yeah, totally.
Okay. Excellent. So, it's still stunned from the attack, and it has been deflecting blows and that, but it seems a little bit disoriented as it's trying to turn around. All of this action around it has especially the stunning strike, has caused it to lose its sense of space for a second, and it does not take an attack, and it does not move at this time. So that means we come back around to Shamgar and then Crichton.
Do I still have advantage? Or is that...
Until its next turn. So
Well,
next
it
turn or
just
my
had
next turn?
your next turn, I think. So I would say you have advantage, but Crichton does not.
Okay.
Okay, because it's coming back around to Crichton's turn.
I'm going to sort of...
Okay. Most of the flesh is falling
Until
off its
the end
bones.
of your next turn, so it actually...
Okay, so the end of your next turn.
Yeah.
There we go. Yes.
Nice.
I'm going to sort of give myself a little pep talk. That last turn didn't count.
Yep.
Yeah.
Psych myself up.
Mulligan.
Yeah.
Don't forget your inspiration die.
I never used it.
Oh, you did?
The second time.
Okay, I didn't hear. It's good.
13.
Does not hit.
One of those was a natural one, but I had advantage. But
Okay, so the natural one doesn't count because you had advantage. So that does not hit. You can still roll for your second attack
okay.
with advantage.
All right, go on. Let me do this.
Hey.
There it is. There it is.
All right.
You need like a little light flash, like dance music.
Yeah.
So with this crit, I guarantee that you're going to destroy this thing. The question is how. So how do you want to do this?
The advantage lasted
Right.
until.
Oh, yeah, totally.
Yeah. So I'll, because I failed for the third time in a row with that
Yeah.
last one,
You're just so angry.
it'll get me an extra poof of rage, just enough to.
Poof?
Rage poof.
You had to use the word poof of rage?
Who
Dude,
doesn't
we need
like a
that
good
shirt.
rage poof?
Just a poof of rage.
Right, all of our shirts are going to be Shamgar shirts. honestly.
Yeah, they really are.
Yeah.
Sham
gear.
gear.
Yeah. Writing that down.
Yes!
Sham gear.
Shamgar.
Did you just come up with that now?
No.
Poof of
Okay.
rage.
He's got big dreams.
No, someone else came up with it. I forget. I'm going to I'm gonna notice where that mage hand is.
It's noticing that it's noticing you.
And I'm gonna aim right below it and try to take off the creature's head entirely.
All right.
And
with the mage hand, just because it's there, I'm just gonna pull the cloak back a little bit so that he can really clearly see where the head meets the body.
Excellent.
Right?
Okay.
Teamwork
I'll allow
makes the
it.
dream work.
I see
This
some
is
neck. And I'm gonna swing right at, but no. Do a whole 360 and then swing.
Cool pump fake.
Nice.
Okay, so it
Pump
it sees you moving and it moves its hand to deflect. You step up off of one of its claws to make your kind of move to get up high enough to be able to reach its neck. You do your fake out, and more of the skin sloughs off, and you see there's the spot right through, and its head tumbles down, and the skin slips off of the bones, and then the bones crumple down into a heap onto the symbol, and the light fades from the symbol.
Oh.
That is a bone claw from Volo
Yes.
and Mordenkainen's foes. Due out from WizKids soon. I don't even think this is in stores yet.
Where does it get its nails done?
Bone claw.
At the local nail place. Why?
No big deal.
Yes, every Thursday.
Alright.
Everybody needs pampering, even bone cloth.
yeah.
And now at
Pretty
9:15, we're going to take our break. Alright? So whatever y'all was going to do, just remember what it is. Because after break, we're going to do that. So, for anybody that's watching online, if you have a question, write question and then your question.
Yes.
Any announcements you would like to
question.
include?
That's
I think
definitely
I'm
a
okay on announcements
reference
right now.
that none of y'all will get.
But we should definitely.
I know Tony.
Are you asking me a question?
We should definitely take any questions for anybody
Oh,
at this point.
It takes two.
is it the Olsen twin movie?
Yeah, she's on the horse, and then and then she can't listen because she's on the horse, and then she's like, "Are you asking me a question?" Because she's on a horse. Huh? Huh?
That pun sounds familiar.
Interesting.
I'm gonna count this as a break.
I'm taking a look now to see if there's any questions.
Yes, you don't have
Same
to wear the
here.
hair.
Oh, Theology is watching with me.
Hey, I know that guy.
If you're on Facebook, I will go to the YouTube.
I am on Facebook.
You did.
Yeah,
I guess on this break, I'll wear the face.
While we're looking, folks,
Yes. Yes.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't think you guys should do that. Yeah. Well, isn't this just like a D&D game? Everybody
yes.
on their phone.
Yeah. Abyss says, "Holy crap! Is that a bone claw from the soon-to-be-released Volo set from WizKids?" Yes, it is.
That's the one.
I saw it here first.
Yes.
Question: where do you get your buildings? That's a good question.
Good question.
So this building here is from Fat Dragon Games, and it is featured in the. It's featured in the. How many boxes? This is in the 5th box of our adventure boxes. So you can get it from Fat Dragon Games, but if you order our adventure boxes in box 5, you get this multi 3-part. This is the magic shop. So yeah, Fat Dragon Games. Check it out. They have awesome stuff. And also check out our adventure boxes at realmsmith.tv/just realmsmith.tv.
Yeah.
But yeah. And for those of you that missed our Kickstarter, I might as well say it.
Yep.
If you guys go to realmsmith.tv/Kickstarter, you can still get some of the items at our pre-order store if you hit the Miss the Campaign button, and you get a whole city of these, or a whole town. By the end of the 6 boxes in our first adventure, you get a whole town of these buildings in it, and you get a little bit per box. So it's pretty cool and pretty great value for that. Let me look on Twitch real quick. Any more questions? Question: where did you get that dragon mask? And who's the lycanthrope? Who's the lycanthrope? There's a lycanthrope.
Do you think of a werewolf?
Oh, because is he a werewolf? No, he's not a
fuzzy
lycanthrope.
arms.
He's just a furry barbarian. If that's the
hairy
question.
man.
If not, you can clarify your question. The other question is Dragon Mask. I got this at a store around the corner, but the Spirit Halloween places have it. It was silver, and I painted it gold.
Oh.
Wow.
Today. I dry brushed it gold.
No time
Nice.
at all, too.
Yeah, it took very, very quickly.
Delightful,
Yeah.
yes.
Very quickly. I will check Twitch
Oh, hey, yeah, Twitch.
for
There's people there too.
questions.
That's right. We have
ending
multiple
questions.
avenues of questions.
3 different avenues of questions.
Yeah, it's craziness.
You know, we have some viewers on Twitch, but no
Yes.
questions, I don't think.
That's all right.
yes.
I don't see any questions, although...
With Twitch, I gotta keep it open.
Yeah, keep
Yeah.
the chat open to see me.
Yeah.
No questions.
So-
No questions.
Nothing
If
yet.
you do have a question in Twitch, you can ask it again, because I think we missed it.
Yep.
Ask us the question.
And we'll see what happens. Okay.
Totally.
Right, because you can't see the prior chat.
I am going to go to the Liu.
The
And if
Lou.
there's any more questions, you'll find them, eh?
The Lou.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir, we will.
And anything else? No, talk about stuff.
Oh, so many things to talk about. Sheesh kebabs.
Bruno, what you got?
First box of the second adventure went out today.
Oh, that's big news.
All right, then.
First
Excellent.
box of the second adventure, the crates
Yes,
or boxes,
yes.
adventure boxes, went out today.
Entitled The Temple of Hram.
Oh.
How do you spell harm?
Hram.
H-R-A-M, just like it sounds.
How's your face feel?
My ears hurt.
Oh, yeah, because they're being
Right.
pulled
Can I
down.
try it
The
on?
beard.
Yep.
Don't feel like you have to do that the whole. I mean, like you're a real trooper, but like don't feel like
Yeah.
you have to.
I mean, it looks,
would-
it looks
I thought
great,
he was
though.
a barbarian, but
mean, it looks great,
it's
though,
good.
you probably
so he's
should.
a trooper. Okay, now I know.
The trooper. Yes,
Yeah.
it's a new class.
New class.
It's
Hey,
background.
You know what?
Bearded
Now
lady.
you look like
Yep.
a little bit like Mennonite or.
See, now
Amish.
we're like on the same team. See?
Yeah. like Mose.
I mean, it's not bad.
The office.
From The Office.
I look like
Just running beside
Mose.
cars.
Pay no attention to the spirits that haunt these hallowed graves.
And if you hear screaming in the night, that's just Mose.
I can see why dudes with beards would be like,
All
helps
the
you
time.
think.
It does help you think. It helps you bring it all together.
Indeed.
comment in the chat if I should grow a beard.
Would you, if they did say
I
that
would
you
certainly
should?
try.
Yeah.
I would stop shaving weekly.
No, you'd have to start shaving weekly.
Oh yeah, probably. How are you
Yeah.
been dealing with that? That's awful.
Painful.
Oh,
Yes.
although you have like
Yeah.
a protective beard to start with.
That's true. You have the
It doesn't
stubble
really work
guard.
that
though.
way. It's more like the little spikies that are in your face point back at you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have a high constitution, so
Oh right.
Yeah.
sort of helped.
Nobody's asked questions about our costumes.
No, a bunch of people are
I
just
think
saying.
we're close
A bunch of
enough
people
to
are
having
just
it.
saying that you look amazing.
All that
Thank
stuff.
you.
Yeah,
By the way.
those are epic costumes.
Sick.
Michael Kramer did ask, "What is the mini?" And we mentioned it.
Yes,
The
it
cool
is
thing
a
about these
bone
minis is that they
claw.
actually have the name right on the bottom. The
Right
bone
on the bottom.
claw. 27 of
Yeah.
44. There's only 44 of these being printed. That's not true. I was just making that up.
You're
That's,
making that up.
That's
not sure
just
what
That is
means.
not what that means.
That's not what it means.
44 within the set.
Yes.
I
Close.
do-
I'm looking for
I
other
do declare.
pictures. Commentes.
So well done, Shammy, taking some heavy hits there. Yeah.
Yeah,
Shay McKinney said, "Cowardly bard, stand and fight," which I appreciate, but I'm playing my character. So I would stand and fight, but DeGraff wouldn't. Seeing that thing,
Does DeGraff do that a lot?
he's done it before.
Okay.
He's done it at the most important times
Okay.
when they needed him most. He fled the scene.
There's some really, really good DeGraff moments, especially like there's some very memorable ones for me early on. When you guys are walking through that dark field and you decided to use the light spell on the rope that you were holding so that you wouldn't lose each other in this dark field.
What did you do?
And you're like, but now everybody can see us. And you're like, no, it's too dark.
We do have, somebody asked again, what is what is it that they're fighting? That was Michael Kramer.
Yeah.
A second time, I think he said it.
It is a
Bone Claw. Yeah, you just said it.
Yeah.
And then, are you going to be doing a giveaway? Not tonight. Actually, we didn't say anything about a giveaway. So
No, we didn't.
we'll do a giveaway tonight. Next week.
I think next week maybe we could do the the Sirenscape one. We haven't done that in a while.
Ooh,
Yeah, we haven't done that
Super
yet.
Siren.
True.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very
We
true.
gotta
So
wait
next
on
week
that
we'll do
thing
that.
fairly unscathed.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, you guys did
surprised.
amazingly well in that fight.
Not me. I
Now,
rolled like
it is-
garbage.
It is one of the 3 worlds we have to tackle, just given our experiences so far.
Yeah, you'll
Possible.
see.
Yeah, it's not cool.
Well, shall we?
Shall we?
Shall we dance?
Excellent.
All
All right. Jumping right back in.
I'll
So
I'll
the
run
creature
into
has
the-
just crumbled down to
I'll
the
run
ground,
into the
a
room and
pile
be
of
like,
bones and skin.
Oh, I'm so glad you're all okay that I could help in that way.
Where did he go? Why does he leave when trouble comes around?
Oh, if I don't hide behind a very strong wall, I cannot cast my intense spells of amplification.
Sounds like it's made up.
Nope. I
Greg
contributed.
spits in the corner and it hisses in the ground a little bit and he flies back to your bag and grumbles in your ear about cowardice.
I'm gonna go into the corner there and pick up my other hand axe.
All right, you got it.
Yeah, I put my Renuka blade away, I wipe the blade, put it back in its scabbard,
Yes.
got my quarterstaff, and I hold my side because I am not doing okay as blood pours from wounds in my chest.
Anybody who is bloodied, that means you are visibly bleeding and
Yes,
in
I
pain.
am
doing it
visibly
again?
bleeding.
Yes.
I'm gonna
Dedication.
say to the rest of the crew, should we go and check if the thing behind the throne is is doing anything?
I'll go. That was comfortable.
Oh, I didn't mean to sit down. I meant to
Oh.
look for the,
So
let's just go see.
now you're brave. Now you want to go up and check?
Well, I mean, we killed the monster.
We?
Yes, we.
Okay.
Yes, as in all of us.
Right.
Yes, as in me as well.
Well, you hurt its feelings.
And with some damage as well.
Vicious mockery. Vicious mackery.
Vicious
All right,
mackery.
let's go upstairs.
Let's go upstairs.
That's a completely different.
Vicious mackerel.
Vicious mackery.
Mackery?
Right.
Where's the graph?
He's outside.
All right, bonk. Hey, boom.
All right.
Okay,
so
so
you
we'll go
guys are going all the way up. So this is the first time that you're seeing this.
Yes.
Wait, we're all up?
It's
At
much
least
more.
I'm
Oh,
upstairs too.
DeGraff went up. You're going up too?
I'm going
okay.
up too.
It's
All right,
much
anybody
more
else?
ornate than I thought.
As they cross, I want to just take a look at the runes on the circle.
Yeah.
Have they disappeared? Or they?
The light all went dark when it died.
The delight went dark.
That
It
too.
was no longer
Thank you.
delightful.
I will go up as well, but I will
Right.
stay in the back.
It's
I'm
not
doing
a
okay.
sunny delight.
So everybody proceeds upwards. Give me a perception or arcana. Whoever would like to.
I'm gonna
Say
do
that
a
again?
perception check.
Perception or arcana.
Do a perception check. Oh, that is a 20 for me.
Okay, dirty 20 or?
No, yeah, dirty 20.
Perception. I'm not rolling.
The dirtiest of all 20s.
It is 13 dirtiest of all 20.
7.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. For those of you with dirty 20s, you can tell that clearly that nothing has changed here. Like you definitely you were expecting that something would happen. That once you killed the creature, something would have changed in this area. But nothing has. And those of you that didn't, you're not really sure.
I don't think anything's changed.
I'm going to investigate the throne. I'm going to step up and actually start
Yes.
looking a lot closer. Any levers, buttons, anything
Sure.
like that.
On the seat, you see a clear butt print where some dust has been plumed
Yeah.
away.
I guess on my
yes.
back there's like dust on
Whose
me.
butt
Yes,
print is this? Did
definitely.
you notice
I think
this
that's
butt
me.
print?
That's me. I sat there.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The dust that was disturbed before is still settling. It still hasn't completely settled. In fact, you guys are stirring up a lot more walking through these 2 inches of dust on the floor. It's kicking up quite a bit, and you're feeling it starting to gather in your throat with some phlegm, and you know your lungs are feeling a little heavy. Looking at the throne, give me investigation.
Okay.
3.
All right, you see nothing on the throne of note other than the butt print.
3.
Same. You see a rather curious butt print on the seat.
I'm going to investigate. Can I investigate as well?
Yes.
2
Investigating my butt print?
plus 1.
All right.
Well, I mean, we all did. Just saying.
So you're all in the same boat as far as there's nothing interesting about this throne other than its weird design and the butt print on the seat.
I'm gonna sit in it.
Last time I sat in it, I saw that lady.
So you sit in it, disturbing some more of the dust again. You also get the same flash in your mind that Cynthia had seen of this woman with white hair, a crimson red robe.
Well done.
Not that well done.
A sword.
A sword.
With two
That's what this is.
parallel
Set a
blades.
staff with 2 blades and they touch.
Sword with 2 blades.
And 6 golden points around her shoulders in the back of her neck.
I saw the same image.
She
Same
did.
vision, yes.
I'll sit in the chair as well. Move out of the way. Let's see this lady.
All right, so you get up just as he's sitting down, and his butt brushes your thigh. It's a little awkward, and then you land in the seat, disturbing more of the.
I like snuggle in. like, okay.
But you get up, and so
That's
it
cute.
was only awkward for a second. You're sitting there. You get the quick flash as well of this lady.
Ah, yes. Can I get any further detail than anyone else?
No, you see that exact same thing.
Same thing. No extra details.
Exact same. There's not much more to add to the description.
Okay.
What happens when you sit in the chair?
Get this strange apparition in your head of this woman with these 2 swords, and
Why don't you try it?
Oh.
it's a parlor trick.
Okay, yeah, I'll try. What kind of
pianist is
swords?
going crazy.
2 swords?
Like a double sword. Have you ever seen a double lute before, with 2 necks? You can play one, you can play the other, you can play them both, but very, hard.
Like Shatterstar from X-Force.
Oh. Okay. So I'm gonna go sit in it as well.
Yeah. So you sit. You also get the flash in your mind, this image of this lady. So now you have all seen a split-second flash, an image of this woman.
Roll history, see if I recognize her.
I imagine it's the goddess of power, Kish.
She has a crimson cape.
So you can roll history if you want.
Perhaps that's her avatar.
What do we know of this Kesh?
16.
Yes. Okay. Unfortunately, you still no. Like even with a good history
Could
roll,
this
it's still
throne be
just-
the item?
you don't know who she is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very large.
You can barely even tell specifically what race she might be. Her ears are covered. It just seems, it's hard to tell anything further than what you guys have already seen in the flash.
Okay. I'll stand up from the seat. This portal door, does it look like the exact same one that I threw the rock through before that hurt me when it got...
It looks strangely similar, not exactly the same, but similar. The difference here is that the kind of like water ripple that shows on there is completely frozen in place.
Oh.
It's frozen in place.
I step up. I want to try and rotate the throne.
Okay. It's
You told me not
extremely
to
heavy.
sit on it before. Now you want to touch it?
You
Spin it
can
around?
tell by just putting any pressure on it.
Yeah.
It is very heavy. You don't think you'd be able to move it by yourself.
Is
Yeah.
it blocking that thing behind it?
You can squeak around it. It's not easily done, but you can.
I'll attempt to squeak to the back of the throne.
I'm pretty small. You want me to try?
Yeah, you try.
All right.
All right.
Let's
So
squeak around it.
you squeak around it. Okay. So you're in front of the portal.
Now what?
Now, touch it.
I step down the ladder.
You offered to go
Up
back
like
there.
half.
So you've got your eyes.
Yeah.
And peek of your nose.
Hey, Shim. Duck.
You look back and just his eyes are like poking up above the hole where the ladder is.
Okay.
Generally, I'm the one who wants to get away from
I'll just take one side step so that the throne is obscuring me
Yes.
from the door.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna stand to a bit of the side because
Okay.
I'm over here now, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna say, just don't throw a rock in there.
Okay, I'm not gonna use my hand. I'm gonna take my wooden stake,
Okay.
and I'm just gonna like stand to the side and just go like.
I take a dodge action.
So you're just lightly touching that wooden stake to where?
Like
The middle of the portal?
as far as I
see-through
can
part?
reach with still not being in front of it.
Okay.
But I'm kinda just-
But what part of the portal are you touching?
The frozen ripple?
The ripply
energy
part?
The ripply part, like
All
right
right.
there. But I'm kind of just like I'm gonna like go to touch it, and then I get a little bit scared, and I go, ah! And I kind of just throw it at it.
Is there light emanating from this portal thing?
No.
None.
No light.
Okay.
Yeah, it's completely dark. So in the end, you just kind of throw the
Yeah.
stake.
I got a bit nervous.
It bounces off with the
Yeah.
same force that it struck.
Oh.
But throwing it at the angle that you did, it bounced off in a different direction and landed on
We're
the
like,
other
that
side
was strange.
of the
And then I'm
of the
just gonna
throw.
go and poke it.
Okay, so you go to poke it,
Yeah.
and again returns the same amount of force back into your finger, and it hurts your knuckle, the way it sent your finger. So you're like, your finger just immediately flies
It's
back
kind of
there.
like a trampoline. Like you push it and it comes back.
Huh.
It kind of hurt.
It just returns
you push and it
the
comes back.
same kinetic energy that you applied to it.
Oh. That's very strange.
We're not in rage anymore, right?
No,
Okay.
you're not.
Do I have to do anything?
Shamgar. Remember that twisty
Just make
turny
sure
thing?
it shows as having
Yeah,
been
yeah,
used
yeah.
in your,
Yeah.
because it is.
Do you think do you think that perhaps the runes on the ground on the main floor, what if we turned those around? Using the same, they look like a circle perhaps. Maybe we move those around and the portal opens.
Like the whole surface that had the runes on it?
Yeah, like perhaps we just like we could twist them or turn them or move them or change them. Did we attempt that?
What about the disc that's in your hand?
Mm.
Is it doing anything right now? Did you put that in your bag?
It's in my bag.
Or is
Yes.
it, maybe it's doing
Yeah.
something.
So you still have the square disc. The round disc is in the hand that opened the
That
door.
opened the door.
Are they doing anything right now?
My hand's not doing anything, but the hand that was holding the disc.
The disc
Oh,
and
the
the
disc.
square?
Yes, the
So
square
the
I have.
square
Yes,
disc.
it's
Okay.
in my bag. Yes.
Why don't we take a look, see if they're doing anything right now?
Sure, I'll look for the square in my bag of holding.
Okay. you
Actually,
have it.
do you have the bag of holding now?
He has
yes.
the bag of holding.
Yes. So I'll look for the square in my bag.
Yes. Yes.
Investigate it.
You investigated. It looks like that smooth, shiny metal. It doesn't look like you can scratch it or mark it in any way. It's in a
I'm gonna.
square shape, rounded, concave, or not concave, but
I'll go down and see if I can budge the surface with the runes on it.
Mm-hmm. I'll join him.
so the surface is completely solid stone. It doesn't look like it has any moving parts.
And yet the
Okay.
light was emanating from it.
The light was traveling along the lines,
Okay.
like seams, almost like liquid flowing through,
Okay.
filling in these gaps.
All right. I'm still gonna try and see if there's anything I can do.
Sure. It is solid stone locked in place. That
I don't think it's a turny
piano
thing.
player.
Yes. Not a turny thing.
Not a turny thing.
I'm wondering what else. Perhaps we could step on it, move it, push it. Is it? It's not
well,
lit
the-
anymore.
The dead
Not lit
creature is
anymore.
still there.
The bones and flesh from the creature fell on.
Okay, I'll investigate the clothing from the creature to see if there's anything in the clothing.
All right. I'll save you a check if there's nothing in there.
Okay.
I'm gonna just look. Is there anything about this doorway that I notice as significant or odd or?
It has lettering on it, but a language that you've never seen.
Maybe we need to push the throne backwards through the portal.
So Crichton had tried to move it, but he felt it was too heavy to move
On
just
his own.
So just to catch you guys up.
While they're down there, I want to continue to investigate this throne. I feel like I'm missing something,
Okay.
especially the back of it. So I want to look at maybe if there's a square space for that disc in the back,
Right.
or
Squarespace. Huh?
anything that I can do to.
It's quite pretty.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful. Yeah, that's dwarven
We
forge.
went downstairs.
Yeah.
Oh yes, we
So
went
I'm just going to continue to walk around, it, look at it,
Okay.
touch it, prod it.
You don't see anything
And we all.
I'll just to save a bit of time here. You don't see anything on the throne. You don't see anything on the portal. And you don't see anything on the runes that look like there's anything else that you can do with them at this time.
Right.
Maybe we have to go back to the spinny thing and do another room.
Yes,
place.
maybe this test is in conjunction with another test.
When we defeat it all, it'll open up the doorway.
That's a good thought. It's a good thought. Thank you for having it.
Oh, yeah. I think we've done enough here.
Yes, I
Do you want
agree.
me to spin the thing?
Yes, let's do it.
We should leave
Okay,
this
cool.
place first.
We all go back into that room.
Yeah, bon.
Okay, so you guys all come back here, and you're
Fine.
spinning. Which direction are you spinning? Clockwise, counterclockwise?
There was nothing on the dead body that we need, right?
There was nothing on it. Yeah. So you can still keep that stuff on here. We'll just move it.
Oh, good.
Spin it
Call.
clockwise.
And those stuff too.
Let's turn it clockwise.
Okay,
Clockwise.
you were turning
I'm gonna use the
clockwise
bed
last
sheet to
time,
wipe
so I'm
up
pretty
any
sure
blood
that
splatter that
means it'll be
happened.
coming back around to that one. So,
You got it. You got it.
DJ spin a thing on board.
okay. So, in this room, you come through, and it looks like a graveyard with solid obsidian stones covering each of the graves. No lettering or writing on any of these stones. This platform itself is surrounded by lava and that thick fog surrounding as well.
So, outside the perimeter of the lava, fog again.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. And at the edge is this.
Oh my gosh.
What? What?
Do you see that?
I missed it. What?
You want to cover the edges, right?
We're all back here looking through the door. I'm assuming, right? It makes a lot of sense for us to okay.
Yeah.
You
So
turn the thing, you switch the thing over there, right?
Yeah, you guys would have told me when to stop.
Okay.
Table dancing?
Yeah, he's table dancing now. Okay.
As soon as it turns around, you feel the immediate heat from that lava, that magma,
Liquid hot.
liquid hot.
And what does he look
magma.
like?
That.
Yes.
Well, that's
That
not nice.
yeah, standing at the end, absolutely still.
Absolutely
What does his
still,
face
eh?
look like? Skeleton.
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 Le skeleton.
Le skeleton.
Okay.
Lana.
Skeleton.
Okay. So I'm going to say I'll stay back. I'm so tired.
From all that work you did last time?
Yes, spells. Everyone. It's not for everyone.
Not for everyone.
Okay.
a bit different, isn't
Um,
Bit different this
You've been keeping track of your key points. Yeah.
my hit points?
Key.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I don't have many left. And is he looking at us? Just staring forward?
He's just standing there, absolutely still.
I'm gonna grab another jacket from in that footlocker or clothing piece and
Yep.
throw it in and see if he reacts.
Okay. Yeah, you throw it in. No movement or anything from that one.
I'm gonna step in at this point.
Yes.
I'm gonna step to the edge, not onto the ground, but up to the top step of the stone.
I'll follow.
I say, hello there.
No reaction. No movement. Nothing.
I take a look at what
Statue.
these are. What are these things?
Those are obsidian slabs covering graves. No markings. No
Two
writing.
each?
Yes.
Like,
2 slabs each. In his hand, you see an open scroll with names.
with names?
Many of them crossed out, some of them not.
Oh dear.
Are we all doing
Is
It
it easy
is-
to read?
It's not. It is written sort of like in a cursive, but an old-fashioned style. So it's a little bit.
And he's stroking it like
It is a little bit hard to read, but you can give it a try. So
I have my eagle's vision.
Eagle's vision. So that means you can see it from far away, but it might not help with deciphering the text.
Okay.
So you could do, I would say, investigation or history to see how this goes, in case you've seen this type of cursive in the past.
Okay. Let's see. 18.
Okay. You can see it pretty clearly, and you can understand the names that are written there, and you recognize a number of the names, and a number of those names that you recognize are crossed out. Some of the names that you recognize that are not crossed out are your names.
So wait, you recognize names of some of the people that are crossed out?
Yes. So there are hundreds of names on this list, but you do recognize some of the names, and some of those names are crossed out, including Leozen, Erlenthar, Nagatomi, and some other people from your home realm, as well as some people that you have fought in the past.
Okay. I'm going to say,
Langdrosa's name is there.
my amazing vision lets me read what he has on his scroll.
And what does it say?
I have a sinking suspicion.
Their names.
Yes.
All of our names.
Your names are not crossed out, but they are there.
I'm willing to wager that some of those names that are crossed out are buried in these graves.
Huh. And what, per se, would that wager be?
I don't know, it's just a thing people say.
Oh.
Gentleman's bet, $1.
Right. Right, a wager. No, it's fine. It's entertaining. Okay. So, let's just go up to the list. Doesn't seem to be moving. We'll find out whose names have been crossed off, who hasn't been crossed off, and then determine if any of those who aren't crossed off aren't our names, and then those are the people that we need to help. Simple.
Go ahead.
Say what?
Please, DeGraff, lead the way.
Sure. Okay. So I'll walk in, try to sneak by.
Yeah.
I'll with my lute in hand ahead of me.
Of course.
Just hello. I'll walk. Just hello. Yes. Hello. Hi. Oh, just sorry. Just skipping by. And hi. Hello.
I'm going to step in
Sorry.
too, just to keep an eagle eye on things.
My friends.
I'm gonna curl around this corner too.
My friends and I are here to determine whether or not we have friends that we might know who are on your list, not yet crossed off.
There's no response. Still as a statue. Completely
Still as a statue or actually a statue?
completely still.
As though a statue.
As still as a statue.
As still as one might say a statue.
Could be.
Could be. So I'll... Is the book in his hands?
It's an
scroll,
unrolled
scroll.
scroll hanging from one hand. The other hand is sitting like this.
Okay.
Fingers splayed. Like this.
Okay.
The disc.
Good call.
Does he have a hand missing?
Ooh, very good. Interesting question.
Both hands are
The
there.
hand came from
Both
somewhere.
hands are there, but his hands are both there.
Okay.
You placed it in the hand,
I did. You're right.
and so this hand, I'm assuming, is where that other disc needs to go.
Yes. Okay. I will get Greg to place the disc in the hand and step back, 5, 10, 20 feet?
I take a dodge action.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dodging as well.
What?
The foreboding music changing requires me to move backwards. So I'll try to convince Greg to do it.
Okay. Persuasion.
22.
Okay. Greg's just, again, he spits another acid spit down at the ground. It's fine. Coward. And he grabs it and he's holding it with his claws, and he flies up and he drops it in the hand.
Yeah.
And so the square disc lands in the hand and just sits snugly there, and the hand drops a little bit.
Oh dear.
Okay.
But you don't notice anything else.
It doesn't like.
The hand just drops.
It's just and so the fingers don't move or anything.
Just respond.
But the arm drops down. It responded to the disc, and it moved down.
Okay. Can I use the same roll to persuade Greg to sit on the hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
So he sits on it, sticks his tongue out at you mockingly. Nothing else moves. Nothing else happens.
Okay, so it's not the weight that's moving the hand down. It's just the disc.
Does it fit exactly in the hand? As though it was meant to be there.
I look with Greg's eyes.
You look through Greg's eyes, and yeah, it fits exactly in the hand, just the way the circular one did in the other hand.
Okay.
Where it looks like it was. This is the object it would have been holding if its hand had been frozen holding.
I'll try to get Greg to pull the scroll out of the top hand.
All right, so Greg tugs at the scroll, but it's in there pretty tight.
Okay.
I'm just gonna this slab that's right in front of me.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna investigate it really closely. Just look really closely at it.
Yeah.
See if there's anything.
Yeah, you do. You look really closely at it. It's not a perfect seal over the grave. There's a bit of a gap there, but you know that you would have to move the slab if you wanted to see what's beneath it.
Your hair really is perfect.
It's glorious, just lustrous.
You look a little like Brendan Fraser in
Encino Man.
In Encino Man, yeah.
Nailed it.
It's near lycanthropic. I'm just gonna relay to everybody. It looks like there's like space underneath the slab.
Like you can see in.
I kneel near the one I am at.
Yeah, you can see it's not a perfect seal. There's a gap in there, so it's an open grave just covered with these slabs.
I hold my torch as close as I can to the.
Sure, give me perception. See what you see.
Oh dear.
See what you see. What you see.
Oh man, it's amazing.
18.
Okay, with an 18, you see a bit of color on the clothes, and something about the color on the clothes actually looks familiar to you.
How familiar?
Like somebody you know, but you can't quite place it.
I think I'm right. The garments.
Sorry.
Focus. Cats. I think the graves are filled with people we know
But these people aren't here.
who have passed.
Did
I've
you guys?
seen on the scroll
Did you guys kill these
names
people?
of people we know
Yes, but
crossed off.
imagine, Shamgar, we remove or open one of these graves, someone pops out. That means there's room for one of us to go in.
Who killed these people that are crossed off that you know?
Oh, some we killed. Some other people died in different ways.
So I think if we're gonna take the grave off of anybody, probably wants to be somebody that you didn't kill.
I step up to the scroll and I start scanning the names to find out if I recognize the garments of the person that's in the grave.
There's hundreds of names on there,
Yeah.
but there's a number of names that you do recognize, people that you've met here in this realm.
But nobody that matches the pattern of the clothing that I saw, that I imagined.
There's a couple names that might, possibly.
Are ours the only names that are
Not the only ones, no.
Okay.
There's just this smattering, some crossed out, some that aren't.
The only ones we recognize are the ones that are people who have passed and ours.
You recognize people who have passed, and yours, and people that you've met on your adventure.
That are not crossed.
That are not crossed out. Lady Pongo's name is there, Traith's name is there, but they're not crossed out.
I'm just gonna.
Galdred's name, Togafiti's name. There's, yeah.
I'm gonna slowly skip through and see if, like, is there anything different from one to the next?
They all look fairly identical.
I'm gonna open one.
Oh, that's not a good idea.
You know, just because you're my friend I'll watch you do that.
You don't think I should? There's a space down there. You said you recognized some stuff. Or did you say that?
I did, yes. I recognize the garments as somebody that is familiar, but I can't remember who.
Fine, I'll help you open one of the graves.
Should I go get a mattress that we can all hide behind from the bunk beds?
I'm not sure the mattress is going to help us.
Right. Last time we did anything, there was someone with 4-foot nails.
So which one are you opening?
I'm just gonna do the one right in front of me.
Okay.
Is it a super heavy thing?
There's 2 slabs, and it is relatively heavy, but it's something that you can move on your own.
I'm going to ready in action that if this thing moves to do anything, I'm going to smack it.
What does ready in action mean?
Sure.
You hold that. There's no holding actions anymore. You're ready in action that when something triggers it, you can do it at a later
So,
time.
if I'm here, can I say I'm going to hold my, I think it's javelin,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and ready that in case something pops out of here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do that.
Okay. So you're moving it?
Is it easy enough for me just to flip it on top of the other one?
Party
Yeah.
ritual?
Yeah. It's thin enough. It's lighter than you would have expected for solid obsidian.
Okay.
But yeah, you're able to move it. So you flip it up over?
Yeah, so it's upside down on top of the other one. Yeah.
Okay. So, you see some feet and the bottom of a purple robe, but you don't see the top half of the body.
What do you see, Shamgar?
A purple robe and some feet.
Any movement?
No movement.
I think.
No, from anything.
Nothing's moving except
its
you
head
guys.
must be underneath the other slab.
You gonna move the other slab?
I'll help you move the slab.
Slide them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Alright.
we'll.
So you guys slide them,
Slide them.
All right.
Where you guys are.
and you see a body that looks like cotton down in there.
Katam.
Man in purple.
Who's
I
that?
thought he exploded.
Why is he here?
Who's that?
He's this guy. He broke the other
He brought you
magical thing.
Oh wow, he brought me here.
That's what you told us.
Yeah, I told you that.
Yeah, you recognize him. That's the guy that you had talked to and told you about
He
the
would be
trials
here.
of power.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just using our memories against us. I don't think he's actually here. I think this place has conjured people we know.
Do you think this conjuring has any power at all?
I don't know.
I'm going to walk over and look in.
Yeah.
Do I see anything other than just him lying there? Anything going
just
on?
him lying there. Nothing else of interest. Seems to be no items of interest. Just the body of Katam.
Does someone have a long spear or something? We could move the cloak around, see if it's actually that.
How deep is it?
Javelins are short.
It's 6 feet.
Oh.
I have a quarterstaff.
Ryan says the stream.
Could you potentially move?
Oh,
What?
never mind. Nope, all good.
Yay.
False alarm.
All right. So, what you guys gonna do? What you gonna do?
Could we attempt to nudge this cloak
All right.
and see if anything happens?
Using your quarterstaff?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna peer over at the list and
Yeah.
see if I can find Katam's name.
You find Katam's name.
I don't
It
even
takes
need to
a
move.
little bit of looking to do it.
He has
Yeah, you
eagle-
don't need to
he-
because
he
you
has
got
eagle eyes.
Use on that.
you got your eagle.
but I have
eyes.
eagle eyes.
Eagle eyes.
Yeah.
So I'm.
It's Totem of the Eagle.
Oh, I don't have that.
Yeah.
Which-
eagle?
Path of the Berserker.
Okay, so I'm going to take my quarterstaff,
Yeah.
carefully start to move some things around in there.
Yeah.
I think something might be under him, perhaps.
Okay.
So I'm just going to poke him up first. But
Yeah.
I am taking a dodge. I'm
All right.
defensively doing this.
So you're poking around. It does feel like you're poking a dead body. And you kind of get your quarterstaff underneath him and
Yeah.
lever him up
Yeah.
to roll him over.
Yeah.
There's nothing under him.
This is very weird.
This is very strange.
What
Very, very strange.
Maybe I should just open them all.
What the heck? Do it.
Let's go open the mall today. So, where are you going next?
I'm just gonna go over here
Yep.
and
So, yes, you do see Katum's name on the list. It is not crossed out. You go ahead.
It's not crossed out.
Not crossed out.
Well,
Okay.
that's different information than we thought we were gonna get.
Well, because I didn't finish saying the thing.
It was crossed out though at some point. Do we remember that being crossed out at some point? Now it's not, or it was always not crossed out.
Well, in looking through the names, you hadn't noticed his name before, but looking directly for his name this time, you found it. It is not crossed out.
Oh. Okay. That man over there in the corner where you identifying the other... do you have any idea, if you investigated further, could you find out who it was before we move the slabs?
You didn't see enough information to know, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'll attempt to look inside some of the things to see if I can identify any other people underneath the slabs.
Okay, so best case scenario with whatever you can see, you just see bits of color, but nothing that gives it away, like nothing that really gives anything away. There's one that is extra shiny and you think might be Togafiti.
Okay. Here's what
I'm gonna... Togafiti is the gilded merchant guy I told you about in the last episode. He's one of their friends who is a god.
The what?
I'm gonna say, I don't want to look at Katum anymore. He killed his mom. And I'm gonna try to close off the way I had it to begin with.
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
And while he's doing that, I'm going to go to the list up close and see if Katum's name changes on the list.
Katum's name remains not crossed out.
Okay.
You said Togafiti. I look at I check Togafiti on the list.
Yeah.
Togafiti's name is not crossed out.
Togafiti's name is not crossed out.
I'm gonna...
Which one was Togafiti's grave?
It looked like it might have been this one, if I remember right.
If any of you at home have any ideas what we should do, it's not like I'm going to not take those ideas now.
Well, we might as well uncover Togafiti.
We may as well. I agree.
Okay. I'll do this one.
Wait, before you do. Oh, Gilded Merchant! Are you there? Hello?
He has power in this place.
I was just trying.
Yeah, no response, just like the last time.
Okay.
I'll start with this one.
Yes.
Yep.
Lift it up. And then I'll look in.
Okay. Yeah, just because I don't remember everybody.
Green Noble.
Yes. So it does remind you. And yes, this is an outfit that you've seen Togafiti wear in the past, because as the Gilded Merchant, he's shown up in different clothes at times. And this is the outfit that he wore when you met with him the very first time you saw him.
Does he look the way we remember him to look? Like, is there anything different about him? Does he look undead? Does he look dead? Does he look...
He looks dead, so as far as that's really different. You've always seen him
gaunt
alive.
and like emaciated.
Like, did he die in a day?
Like a fresh dead body.
Fresh dead.
Yeah,
Like
but no rigor mortis, just
like
dead.
lifeless.
Yeah.
But no rigor mortis, as in no indication of him being
Yeah,
dead.
but looking dead, there's a bit of a gray-blue hue to the skin, but that's about it. Yeah.
Mostly dead. Not dead yet!
And his name was not crossed out.
His name is not crossed out.
Let's open another one.
I'm gonna do this one.
Okay.
Right behind me.
All right, so you open that one.
It's like lottery scratch cards.
Memory. Okay,
Exactly.
Okay,
Are we leaving
and
this one
that is the Graf's father.
I'm not there though. I didn't open that one.
Yeah,
And we don't
so
recognize
you
him,
haven't
right?
seen that. You guys don't recognize him.
Recognize this one.
This is the first one we don't recognize.
I'll move over.
All right, so the very second you see the top of his head as you're walking closer, you know it's him, and your stomach just clenches. And there's just a moment of breathlessness as you're walking up, because you know that it's him, and you see your father
Is there a story about your father?
in there.
What is it, Raph?
I just turn away and
Yeah.
walk.
And this is the first time you've seen him in a long time.
Who is it?
What happened? Who is it?
I am quite certain that is my father.
Is he dead?
He is, to my knowledge, not dead.
Yeah, and as you look on the list, his name is there and it is not crossed out.
What is going on? Who's doing this?
I go to this one. I move it. I'm getting impatient.
All right.
I don't want to look.
Okay, and this one
Is Crichton? No!
a leader from Shamgar's clan. And someone that you'd known quite well and helped train you in
I
a
don't
number of
recognize
things.
this one.
I do.
Yeah,
Let me see.
yeah. A leader from Shamgar's clan, and his name is on the list, not crossed out.
This guy. I know exactly who it is.
Who is it?
He's from my clan. He helped train me.
He helped train you, and he organized some of the most successful defenses against the orc attacks.
Is he known to be dead?
Nope.
Not to my knowledge.
But you haven't seen him in a very long time.
I haven't seen him though in a while.
Open up the one behind you, Shamgar.
What if I just chop this statue guy's head off? See what happens. No?
At this point,
Do that?
we don't know how tied to these.
So, that's Galdred.
The wise.
No, he's not dead.
Galdred the
We
Wise.
know he's not dead.
We just saw her.
Yeah, and his name is on the list, not crossed out.
Somebody.
Everyone in here is alive.
Wait. I didn't do this one.
All right, so you're gonna do that one. Okay. Yeah. And that is Tobo. Name on the
Tobo.
list, name
Maybe
not
we have to
crossed
have them
out.
all open. What if we open this last one?
You
too?
made this.
He's showing it to him. Look, you did this.
And as that last one opens, you hear a click on the statue, and the scroll falls to the ground.
The whole scroll?
The scroll falls to the ground.
With the disc underneath he's holding.
When we
So
opened
he's
this
holding
last
the
one?
disc and the scroll, and the hand opens and the scroll falls.
Oh, this was
When that
this one
last
was
one is-
already open, and
Yeah.
then we reclose. Right, we close it again. Okay.
Yeah,
And nothing else.
nothing else happens.
Perhaps the scroll is the item.
Perhaps.
Maybe we should open the last one, see what happens.
No, we did.
But it's
We
closed now.
yes, but we opened it first. It's
Maybe they have to all be open.
You can open it if you want.
Alright.
okay.
Can I do it?
Yeah, you can.
Am I strong enough?
Yeah, you're strong enough. So strong. Yeah. So you open it up, and it's the man in purple, just the seat you had seen previously. Nothing new happens with it being open now, and you think it's probably because it was already opened before.
Graph, can you tell if that scroll is magical?
Detect magic.
Okay, so you cast Detect Magic. Is that using one of your spell slots? Make sure you're keeping track of those.
I am. Let me see what level it's at.
Okay.
I haven't used it, and I have a lot of spells on that level, so I will use it.
Okay. You use it, and it lasts for 10 minutes. You see the glow on all the items you expected on your friends, and you see that the scroll is glowing too.
That scroll is definitely magical.
Yes.
Can you identify it?
I'll attempt to grab the scroll.
Yeah.
Can you tell anything else about it?
I investigate the scroll.
Okay.
Ooh, that is just for 21.
Okay. It has. It's of the school of transmutation magic. It also has another school that you can't identify. Not exactly the same as the one on the octopus ring that you found on the hand of Katam.
Okay.
But it is similarly strange. It's like you feel like if you knew the name of the school, then you would be able to identify it. However, this school of magic is one that is unknown to you in any of the circles you've ever been a part of.
Okay. It's a foreign magical school of which I'm not aware, but clearly magical.
Yeah, transmutation.
Transmutation.
What is transmutation?
It's a kind of magic. One that transmutes things.
Tell me.
Do any of us know what he's talking about?
Here, let me look up this school for you.
Transmutes things.
This is my
obviously.
least favorite part of detect magic is like, oh, what school is that? Hold on 5 minutes while I look this up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
School of Transmutation. This is the theme song for that school.
They modify energy and matter. So spells that modify energy and matter.
That
Transmutation.
sounds like something like that doorway.
Potentially,
I
yes.
picked the right one. Yes. Nailed it. You guys all
Nailed
saw
it.
it. All right.
It seems to change matter and energy. Perhaps.
He hasn't moved at all, right?
Nope. Just to drop the scroll. That was it. And when you put the disc on its hand,
Well, clearly, we have to take the scroll with us.
That disc should do something.
Can we attempt to
made
take
the hand drop
the
down.
disc back?
As you try to lift the disc, it won't move.
It's done. I say we go.
Maybe the last place we have to go will sort it all out.
Let's hope it's the last place we have to go. And
Do I get to turn the thing again?
if you want.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Can I take one last look into and see if there's anything in any of the little grave thingies that looks interesting that we should take?
You don't see anything in those that looks interesting that you take. You do wonder that there's people that are very close to them in these graves, but the only one you recognize is that man in purple, and you don't understand
Why he's in
that. Yeah. All right. So that's
So I'll go to my father's grave,
yes.
and I'll look over top, and I'll be like, how you like me now? And,
I don't get it.
and then I walk out the door.
Is there a
Okay.
story with you and your dad? Do you have daddy issues?
Yeah.
Even though I know Tobo's not dead, I cover him back up.
The day that Joe broke that died. Okay. So you cover up Tobo.
I'll go over to my former teacher and say, I hope this isn't real. And I'll cover him too.
Okay. Okay.
And leave. I'll go straight back to my little room.
Wait till we're back.
Yes.
I'm gonna skip out. That was weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is everybody ready?
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna turn it clockwise again.
So that moves, and then the other one with the well comes back.
Well.
Well.
Well, what do we
One
have?
second.
What do
Go
we
ahead.
have here?
Ah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my Dutch.
Yeah, that's good enough.
It's good enough.
Yeah, that's good enough. Okay.
Tell me when.
You're good.
When?
That was it.
Okay.
All right.
Come back. I'll have a look. Oh yeah, looks good.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys see this place: red stone, red sand, red dust, and the fog around. Wisps of fog slowly moving across.
We're back at the first one.
Yes.
I'm gonna grab whatever's left in the trunk and throw it in.
So. Oh. Okay. So you take the last piece of clothing
Yeah.
out of the trunk.
Toss it through.
You throw it through. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Goes through. Lands on the dirt. The same as the others.
Looks all right.
Yeah.
I enter.
The test is
Okay.
passed.
So you enter. This one smells strangely like sulfur. The air feels cold, and there's a weird tinge, metallic taste in the air. You see a little bit of light coming from the well that's in front of you.
Okay, I'm going to carefully approach the well.
Same. I'll follow behind him.
Yeah, I'm going to.
Yeah. Okay, so you get closer to the well, you can see that it looks infinitely deep.
Infinitely deep?
Yes, but with a light source at the bottom. As you peek down, it continues down to this light source.
Any idea how deep?
I would say it's so deep it's almost impossible to tell. It just continues down to a pinprick of light.
There's no
and
shimmer?
If it wasn't for the light, you wouldn't see.
Completely calm water?
There's no water.
Oh.
So it's just a hole. So yeah,
It's a
that's
hole
kind
all
of
the way
the
down.
illusion I was trying to do there.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
looks just like a hole that goes straight
Looks
down.
cool.
And with a light source at the bottom.
Yeah, and that's if that light was not there, you would not even see any sign of a bottom.
Oh,
Body.
Oh.
His body?
Oh, what?
Bottom.
I want to walk around the well and look for signs, runes, symbols, anything.
Sure, give me investigation. Anybody else can do this too if they want.
Yeah,
I
me
wanna
too.
investigate the room.
Okay,
19 for me.
right.
Finally, an investigation roll.
7
works.
for me.
I'm going to investigate the room as well. I'll go
Okay.
opposite side of Shamgar. I got the other side. Oh, that's not good.
Natural 20.
20
I only
So
got
it's
5.
funny. Okay.
for investigating the room.
Okay, so you look around. You don't see anything. You don't see any signs or anything like that. You don't see any runes or anything overtly magical. The centerpiece of this room is the well, and that seems to be the only thing of interest here. You do hear, only you hear this. It sounds almost like a heartbeat, very light, very mild, almost imperceptible, coming from the well.
I hear a heartbeat coming out of the well. I'll go back over.
And I don't see anything in the. I didn't see anything on the surface of the.
It's just rock. Yeah, it looks like just rock. And you're very certain that, from what you've seen, that's all that that those rocks are.
I
There's
go
no
over to
signs or
Shamgar,
signs.
and I pull the hair away from his ears,
Yes.
and just like move it back,
Yes.
and I go, try again. I don't believe you. I can't hear it. I'm the musician. If I can't hear it, there isn't any sound.
I'm gonna put my head right
That's different.
close to it and listen really closely.
Yeah, you hear it. You hear it. You've heard it, so you've picked it up in your ear. You're holding on to that sound.
Yeah, it's like a heartbeat.
It's barely perceptible.
I'll turn to the other two and go, I think we're losing him.
I listen closely.
All right. Give me a perception roll this time.
The 21.
21. You think you can hear it?
I hear it.
There's no way you dragon ears can hear anything more than I can. There's no way.
I'm gonna try and hear too.
Okay, perception. I know, I've cluttered up the table with terrain.
9.
All right, you don't hear anything.
I got nothing. I don't think there's anything there.
Can I try?
Yeah, perception. Yeah.
Okay, that is, that's a 17.
17. Nah, you don't hear.
I'm gonna turn my drum around
Yeah,
and say, sounds like this. I'm playing it to the exact beat that I'm hearing it.
the exact same rhythm.
Have you had that drum the whole time?
He's had it the whole time.
I never noticed that.
Yeah,
Keep
so
it
so you play it. You do it very, very well.
Yeah. Listen, yeah.
I hear it now because you're playing it on the drum.
Crichton says, "Yeah, that's the beat, and you're on time, essentially."
And he's on time. You can't hear that. You'd think a rhythmically gifted person like yourself might be
Listen,
such an imperceptible
gentlemen,
sound.
do not play with my emotions. Do not toy with my ears. If I'm not hearing it, it's not there. Simple as that. I'm going to take a pebble from the ground
Yeah.
and throw it into the hole.
Okay.
Take a dodge action.
Of course you do.
You throw
really
you
over
throw the
look.
pebble,
Yeah.
and it bounces off the top.
Yeah.
And there, at that second, you get a shimmer of magic that your detect magic didn't see before.
Ooh.
Across
So there's like a
across
barrier,
the top of
force
the
field or something.
Yeah.
This, my friends, is no ordinary hole in the ground.
It is also transmutation.
Ah, it seems to be a transmutation spell.
And as you investigate it and use your arcana knowledge, this is a freebie, you feel like it will only allow something specific to pass.
Why don't you try the disc in the hand?
We can't move it.
Just throw the whole thing in.
Well, it seems to be a transmutation spell. And we did just get the transmutation scroll. What if we threw the transmutation scroll into the transmutation hole?
Or at least like hold it and try
A
and poke
scroll
it before you throw the whole thing in.
for the hole.
I'm afraid it might have to be a body.
You want to throw...
One of the bodies is not off the list. And I'm afraid that it may kill them in the real world.
Then if you're afraid of it, why don't we try an inanimate object like a scroll?
Because then we don't have the item.
You don't have to
know what the
throw
scroll
it. You
does.
don't have to throw it. You can just try and poke it through.
You know
You
what?
don't have to throw it.
I like the cut of your jib. That's what we should do. Poke it with the scroll.
Or what if this is the powerful item that we are supposed to carry with us?
Scroll?
This giant hole? Take it with us?
The scroll.
Oh. Right. Okay, fair enough. Good question. What if this is the item we need to carry back? What if it's not? Have you thought about that?
Then all of this is for naught.
I still think we should at least touch the surface of the hole with the scroll. I mean, think about it. Hole, scroll, they rhyme so closely.
It's perfect.
I'm surrounded.
I think we can just touch it.
No, I seriously, I think this, how about this? We attempt to tear off a tiny piece of the scroll.
If it's magical, it probably will not tear.
How about we attempt to tear it?
You've been the one poking the ground every step of the way. And we only want one poke.
Just one little...
Just the tip.
He's right. Just a tiny little poke. Scroll, hole, it makes
I
sense.
say, let the wind blow where it may. And I
Okay.
take a step back.
Okay.
Who's got the scroll?
I have the scroll. I picked it up from the thing.
I'm going to listen closely to the heartbeat to see if anything changes.
Yeah. And I'm going to, I'm actually going to take my rope
Yeah.
and, anyone have a stick or a javelin?
I got a javelin.
Wow, why did I just become British? I can't
Can I
anymore.
borrow the javelin? I'll grab the javelin, tie rope to the end, tie the scroll to the end of the quite tightly, like I don't want the scroll to go away.
Right.
Fasten it down really good.
Yeah.
Use it almost like a fishing rod and just...
Hold the scroll.
Well, I don't want to hold the scroll. If the scroll is going to explode, I just want to
I'll hold the scroll.
touch the surface
I'll
of
hold
the...
the scroll.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay then, go.
Hold the rope though.
I am such a fan right
Hold the
now.
rope.
Do it.
I'm just gonna-
I'll hold the rope.
So you're holding the scroll, and
Just
it
dab
does
the-
go through, and the rope that's tied to it does not. So it kind of just stops once it hits the rope.
And I can pull it back out.
Yeah.
It's all good.
There you go. We've proven it. Transmutation scroll goes into the hole.
The rope does my hand go through it all?
Everybody's soul
Okay.
gets back
Did it feel like
to
that like
the
bouncy trampoline thing?
goal.
No, it felt like just solid glass.
Oh, right.
It's not like the trampoline thing from upstairs where it pushes back. It's just like glass. Like I couldn't even like with my hand or the rope.
Right.
It wasn't like a bounce back.
So you're saying the
It's
rope,
different
it was... Yes. No, I
Yeah.
get it. Yes. I do believe we should throw the scroll in the hole.
I don't know about that.
What was your idea?
Throw a body.
Kill somebody?
Not quite yet. My thought was one of the people in the graves goes in the hole. And my fear is that whatever happens in this world will have an effect on that scroll, which will have an effect in the real world.
So if we tried that, we could just do it to Cottam.
Yes.
Because he's already dead.
Yes.
And his mom.
Yes. Unless it'll bring him back. Bye.
Okay, fair enough.
Divine places have divine consequences.
Does anyone just want to run back to the other place while we stay here, flip the thing, come back? Is that possible?
We want to change change realms, kind of.
So wait, you say you want me to go, spin it the opposite way, grab Cottam,
Spin it again.
spin it again, and then come back to you guys?
Why
I'll go
would
with
we?
Shamgar.
Do we all go? It's probably safer if we all go. Or at least all go into the room.
Can I try and, while they're discussing this, can I try and take my magical, I think it's the great axe,
Yeah.
and dip the back of it in to see if it's just any magical item?
Yeah, you can try. So it just hits solid.
So it's not just okay.
Yeah.
Bing!
That's not going through.
Here's what I predict. We'll go find the body of Cottam. We get him, we sever his limbs or whatever, or take his whole body and smash it against the surface of this hole.
I was gonna do the whole thing.
Nothing happens. It might be. It might be. Okay, let's do it.
What do you guys
Good
have
point.
against this guy?
He was a real meanie.
Why don't, before we do all that, see what that hand with the disc will do? Before we go through all that trouble.
The one inside the foot locker?
No, there's the one in the hand. You have the one that's stuck in the hand.
No, it's still in the hand.
But don't you have the
Connected to
severed hand?
No.
No,
It's connected to the
It's connected to the statue.
God.
Didn't we have two?
You're talking about the hand inside the foot locker.
There's two.
that you
And that
guys
one's
used
Yeah,
to
and didn't we
open
put
up
one of the
door.
discs in the hand and it's
Yeah,
stuck
so you
in the
put
footlocker?
in the footlocker.
Oh, I thought you took it.
No.
At the end.
The hand could not be lifted.
Oh, okay.
I tried to take it,
Oh, okay.
but I couldn't take it.
Got it.
Never mind.
No
I
worries.
must have been mistaken.
So we all go back into the room. We flip the other room. We go get a body. We throw it to the thing. It fails. We then throw the scroll in.
Okay.
Make sure.
So you bring Cottam's body back?
Yeah, we bring Cottam's body back.
All right. It's gross
Yeah.
because it's a dead guy. And yeah, none of him goes through.
Yeah.
Yeah, despite and I'm guessing
Like
there's a
I
moment
said,
of a slam,
Scroll.
go. But
What if we go up and see if the scroll will go through the doorway behind the throne?
So many good ideas, but there's a hole right here made for a scroll.
Just wait.
It's a
I think
scroll.
I can get it. Just give me one more try. I'm just gonna smash his head on it. There's a lot of purple here.
Shamgar, stop! No, okay, enough. Let's just take the scroll and put it in the hole. We know it will go in the hole. We know it.
Is it just the scroll, or is it transmutation? Do you have magic that is transmutation that you can cast
Good question.
into the hole?
That's a good question. I will attempt to go through my studies. Here we
I feel like we're
go.
playing Family Feud. Survey says.
so they said.
I know.
Everybody around yeah,
I
that's
know.
a good idea. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Try that. No dead bodies. Show me
Okay, so it would be energy or matter manipulation, which would mean
Sentinel family, chance to steal.
Yeah. Spells would be-
Sentinel family.
I don't think I have any transmutation spells.
From the smashing, his head is still there. It won't go through.
I don't have any from the School of Transmutation.
Then I guess we throw
Showing that kind of pinprick of light
we-
like I did.
Might have to throw the scroll in the hole.
That's good.
Yeah, no, it's just not showing on the camera. So anyway, that's all right.
It's pretty cool. This guy.
So you're gonna throw the skull in the hole?
Yep.
All right. So you untied the rope off. So yes, everybody's agreed. Throw the scroll in the hole.
Scroll hole?
So
Scroll hole?
Scroll hole.
Scroll
hole
hole?
scroll.
so you drop the
Not squirrel
scroll.
hole. Scroll hole.
Scroll.
I'm listening for the heartbeat too.
You drop the scroll in the hole, and as it's falling down, the heartbeat picks up speed
Oh dear. Oh dear.
to a rapid
Oh,
pace.
dear.
Then the light goes out, or it goes to a different setting, and then
Or
I push it a
it
couple
blinks.
more times, and then it goes out after I find the off setting, and And the heartbeat stops.
The heart stopped beating.
I don't believe you.
Should we go back to the
Well,
other
I
room now?
pull my drum around. Listen. Stop.
Did this guy do anything different
Him?
when the scroll went in? He's still dead?
He's still dead. There.
Sounds just like that.
I'm gonna walk over and flip him over and see if he looks any different.
His face is a bit mashed up.
I try and poke in the hole with my quarterstaff to see if that shimmer's still, that force field's still there.
Force field's still working.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know.
Love it.
Every time.
Should we go back to the graveyard room and see if anything's changed?
No, I think we should go back to that portal in the house.
Yes, let's do that.
Is this guy all right?
I look down. It's darkness? Complete darkness in there.
Complete darkness. The light went out. Yeah, and the heartbeat stopped, and the top is still solid force field.
Did we just stop somebody's heartbeat in the real world?
Probably.
But the scroll was made for the hole. I was just going with the rhyme. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it's fine
Let's go check that.
to go with the rhyme.
But rhyming's never wrong.
Well, hold on. Did any of our hearts stop?
Okay, we go out. We turn the thing, go back to the house.
All right, so you guys go back to the house.
Yeah.
Get back up to the attic. The throne is missing, but at the portal, the blue is gone, and it's like a doorway that you could walk through into another room.
So, as in, this is clear now? As in, open?
Yeah, it looks
does it look
like
like
just like a door, but the throne is missing.
I'm gonna rip a
And
bit off
on the other side, you see a throne room with the throne, and this woman sitting on top of it.
I know her.
The one that you each saw in that flash of a vision. So you see her on the other side, sitting in the throne, looking through at you.
Right, opposite side over here, like she'd be looking through here.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the room looks the same as the room we're in?
It looks like a throne room,
Like it's large.
like an actual throne room, like like in a castle.
Like that doorway was on the outside of the house.
she is double
So it's
sworded.
kind
It's
of
like a fake door.
like magic.
Yeah,
To walk
so it's
through
like
it.
a portal.
And oh wow. Cool.
Maybe it is cool.
And she's looking directly
I mean,
at
I'm
you
sure
guys.
it's where
She
we need
sees
to
all
go,
this.
but
Okay.
pass me the
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
It's a very cool mini.
Did I nail it?
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
looks just like the sword.
Perfect. Look at the shoulder spikes and everything.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Wait.
She's
Good
a
job.
little bit Klingon in her
Put it in
style.
the mini next to it.
You're like you should be like a
So.
forensic artist.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Cool.
fartist. It's that time of night, guys. Everybody.
Okay. Is she just looking straight at us?
She's looking directly at you. She's sitting there,
So I'll
breathing, watching, just
I'm just gonna go.
I'll walk
sees you.
through.
I'm gonna wave at her.
All
You
right.
just walk right through?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk
Yep.
right through.
You walk through. Is everybody going through?
I'm gonna see what happens to him first.
I'll follow him.
Yeah, you walk through just like walking through a doorway.
Wow.
But when you look
not
back,
expect
the
that.
portal is gone behind you guys. You guys can still see through, but to you guys don't see the portal anymore.
What do you see?
Can we hear them?
You can't hear them either.
Okay.
Hey.
At least we're stuck.
So you're
Liz-
now in the room with
with
her, and
her.
she's
And I can see them looking around.
watching you, looking at you
Is it
back
just
and
a wall
forth.
now?
Yeah, now behind you guys, you
I,
just see a wall.
Can I just
clean-
knock on the wall?
Yeah,
I clean my
solid.
monocle. I
stone.
put it back in my eye. Your Eminence, we are visitors, and my friends will be right with us.
Have we realized that they can't?
So you've seen Shamgar go and like knock, like looking around, like
Oh,
You know,
so we have an
so-
idea that.
So
You can see that like once you get to the other side, you don't.
So I know for a fact that they can see us.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to introduce them to the room to get them to come in. Is effectively what I'm saying to
Okay.
to her.
And she
It's like,
keeps looking back at where you guys entered, looking directly at you guys.
And my friends Crichton and I forget Cynthia.
Are there any doorways leading out of this throne room?
Sorry.
Do I see doors on the other side?
Nothing clear.
Once we go through, we're trapped.
I know.
But I feel more trapped here.
A little bit.
And we're here to see her, I believe.
Probably.
I walk through.
All right, so you walk through.
I'm gonna skip through.
You're gonna skip through.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hi.
And once you guys get through to the other side, she stands up from the throne, and we're gonna end our session.
Come on.
Yes, and that is indeed the Crimson Empress.
The Crimson Empress.
Yes, the
done this
Crimson
before?
Empress. Ugh.
We just do that a lot.
Okay, so for Halloween, I did a Silent Hill inspired adventure, which is why it was a bit of a convoluted puzzle, but there you go. Plus all the mist and dead people, as you'd expect. Mr. Creepy Monocle Eye. That is.
It looks like Brendan Fraser! Look, it's him!
You're right. It is.
We just need to give you a blue slushy. Perfect.
Slushy.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
there we go. There's a Halloween episode. I try to make it extra spooky. I know it's a little bit spookier than you'd normally
had a
expect to
good
find
time.
in Trials of Power, but hey, there's power of mind too in puzzles. So you guys did an excellent job. Way
You
to
as
go.
well, my friend.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
And thank you everybody for watching.
Bravo, bravo. We do have some
real
questions. We do have some questions.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I do like questions.
There are questiones on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you never have to wear that again till next Monday.
Are you super hot in that thing? Like you have a lot of stuff on.
Yeah. No, it's good.
I'm good.
Fearwolf Shadowblood asks.
Shadowblood.
Seriously. Fearwolf Shadowblood on YouTube asks, who's the bravest and not bravest in the party?
Bravest.
There's a fine line between. Never mind.
Not bravest.
Yeah.
And then what are the Gith?
The what?
I'm not sure. Previous episodes?
It's a universe.
The Gith? G-I-T-H. What are the Gith? The Gith are an unknown race of people not yet introduced to the games in any of the
You're
streams
just making this up.
yeah, because we have no idea
Yeah,
what they
no,
are.
Gith are. If they're talking about the Gith Yankee,
Yep.
Yeah.
they travel the plains in crafts of sorts. I don't know a lot about them,
Okay.
but they're actually were in Spelljammer and in D&D.
Oh, cool.
And they travel the plains in these boats and ships, I think.
It's just gonna look exactly.
Another question, who is the lycanthrope? And there was no lycanthrope, but we believe that someone might have thought that Shamgar was actually lycanthrope.
Just
Yeah.
looks like standard old.
Wow.
Standard old Rachel.
Yeah. It's like, you just did your hair right tonight.
Or I did it.
That's great.
Maybe it's the furry armbands that are throwing people.
Yeah.
Where, you may have answered this, where'd you get your dragon mask? Did you
Yes,
answer
I
that?
did.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's-
Well, thank you everyone for watching tonight. Again, we will be live on Facebook and Twitch and YouTube every single week. We're very excited about that. Next Monday, we're on for next Monday, right?
Yep.
We will be here. You will find out what happens with the Crimson Empress as we try and find a item of power. That's really troubling, Joel. I guess it's Halloween. Be safe this Halloween, everyone. Have fun and be safe. Next Sunday, we will be doing Nolzur's Marvelous Tutorials as usual. Not sure what I'll be painting yet, but I will be releasing the schedule for all of November very, very soon this week. So keep an eye out for that. And we're going to try and get you paint colors ahead of time as well. Keep an eye on your local game stores for paint events coming to your stores from WizKids, Vallejo, and RealmSmith. And PAX, the events will be made public probably later this week, so take a look.
Masterclasses will be announced, and we'll be talking about how to register for them. The way that you do that is you come at 10 o'clock when the exhibition floor opens, come to the booth, and then you can sign up for that day. And every day at 10 o'clock a.m. we will be having registration for those events at PAX. And make sure you stop by our booth or the Masterclasses and say hi to us, because we'd love to say hi to you guys.
Will there be boxes available at the booth?
Yes. So we are planning to have adventure boxes, the Shattered Shield, at the booth at PAX Unplugged for sale.
Awesome.
So you can subscribe and take your first box home with you.
Yeah, we've never been able to do that before, so this will be the
we're
first.
Very excited to see how that goes and bring boxes to all you guys. And if you're interested in our Kickstarter, like I said, if you missed it, you can go to realmsmith.tv/Kickstarter and check out some of the items you can still pick up in our pre-order store. Just hit that Miss the Campaign red button on our Kickstarter at the top of the page, and it'll take you to our pre-order store, and you can get our adventure boxes at a discounted rate, along with a lot of cool items that will not be available after the pre-order is done. So make sure that you head there before the 31st, because you only have enough time for the actual box ones until then. I think that's it.
I think that's it.
Happy Halloween!
Happy Halloween, everybody!